Good evening, everyone, and welcome once again to Barça Live warm-up show. It's been crazy intense days here at Barça after the loss in Granada. Everyone was a bit busy, a bit upset, but things happen, and certainly what happened yesterday, seeing two of our players featured in the FIFA Men's Pro 11, Frankie de Jong and especially Leo Messi, who also got the best award, is a big boost of confidence for everyone, for the team, for the fans, for everyone. So we must be together and we must support that team. And to start the show today, I'm going to give you straight the lineup. The players that will be starting today for the game against Villarreal are Ter Stegen for our goalkeeper, with Junior, Piqué, Lenglet and Semedo on defense, Arthur, Sergio and Sergio Roberto on the midfield, and forwards, Griezmann, Messi and Luis Suarez. Robert, what do you think of the lineup?
Hi Georgina, how are you doing?
Yes, doing
wonderful lineup, wonderful first of all to see the best. Lionel Messi back in the lineup in Game 6 of La Liga. Villarreal, a very tough opponent. They've got one more point than us in the standings. We're coming off of that 2-0 defeat against Granada, so we need a good win here at Camp Nou. Good enough that we've won both of our games at Camp Nou, both of them 5-2 against Betis and Valencia. We'll be analysing all of that here in the studio with Julia Peguera, Sam May and Maya Rostra. Guys, how are you doing?
Hello.
Very well, great to be here.
Just quick thoughts on the lineup before we go back to Georgina.
Yeah, I mean, it's great to see Messi in the starting 11 on the back of that win last night, and you know, the award which he won. I mean, fantastic that he's back in the 11, and I'm looking forward to seeing the front three in Griezmann, Suarez and Messi linking up together. So I think it's going to be an interesting game, and hopefully one that we can win.
Mai.
I'm going to say the same. I'm really happy to see Messi in the starting lineup again. And of course, I don't know if you know this, but this is his starting lineup number 400 in La Liga. So congratulations to Messi for this, and let's see how it goes.
One more record. Julia, welcome back to the show.
Thank you very much. Like you said, and like Sam and Mai said, good to have him back. Last week in Granada, I think that when he came out in the field, he turned things around, and I think that this is what will happen today. But since minute 0, so it's good to have him here with this prize on his back and on his shoulder, which is a really good thing to have.
Okay, let's take it back to Camp Nou because the players going to come out to do their warm-up very soon. Georgina, have we got Marc-Andre Ter Stegen on the field yet?
Ter Stegen is already warming up. He's joined by Neto and Iñaki Peña, as always, here on Camp Nou. And as you were saying, well, we are all very excited to see finally Suarez, Messi and Griezmann on the starting lineup. I am here with Aviv Levy. Aviv Levy, how are you?
Hi Georgina, how are you doing?
So, first feelings about the lineup?
Lineup's good. Yeah, I think so. I think there's the good amount of rotations. We needed. Frankie has started all the first 5 games.
It's good for him to get some rest, yeah.
Gets 1 game of rest now, so we have a good midfield. And Messi's back in the starting lineup, so that's exciting.
Messi's back. Maya just said that. It's his 400th starting ever in La Liga for Barça, so it's
nice.
A milestone. You can
Very nice.
say that.
We will use that later.
For the Instagram
Thank
stories.
you so much.
So yeah, and it's their first time together.
I mean,
Excitement.
This is the first time supposedly the big three is going to play together. I think it's good. I think it's positive.
It's what everyone was waiting for since Griezmann joined the team.
Messi, Griezmann, Dembélé, Suarez. I think once like one of them start clicking, we are in for a treat.
I think today is going to be a good day for us.
I think so too.
Seeing these three on the forward line is definitely
10 goals in the first 2 games, huh?
Yes.
And we're back home now.
Yes. We're back at home. We are strong at home. And well, Aviv was yesterday at a very special event that took place in Milan. What can you tell us about that? How was the trip?
It was amazing. It was amazing. It was very short, very tiring as well, but it was amazing to be there.
What time did you get back here to Barcelona?
4 a.m.
4 a.m.
4 a.m. I got home.
Oh, I was expecting 1 or 2 a.m.
No. 4 a.m. I got home,
okay.
and pretty tired, but it was amazing. I think the venue, Teatro alla Scala, was amazing.
I saw.
And so happy that Messi won.
It kind of reminds me of Liceo Barcelona. I don't know if you've been there.
Yes, I have.
It did remind me a bit of that.
Yes.
And while people are watching on this side of the screen, the footage that you recorded yesterday.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Good footage.
good footage of Instagram taken by Aviv there. So thoughts on getting Frankie and Messi on the 5th Pro 11 of
Very
the year?
deserved, very deserved. As you know, I'm a bit biased, so I think we should have had a few more Barcelona players in there. Piqué had an amazing season, Ter Stegen.
The season that
Yeah.
Piqué the word that
Was
he
one of his
performed
best
yesterday,
seasons.
one of his best seasons.
Yeah.
I can't understand either the why there. And finally, Messi getting the best.
The recognition, yeah, as it should be,
I mean,
it should be.
and it's unbelievable that this was actually the first
Yeah.
time for him getting this.
Yeah, it's funny that it's a
trophy.
thing because he should win it almost every season. Okay, some players from other teams have good seasons.
Do you agree with me that the actual trophy should be called Trophy Leo Messi?
After he retires, yes.
Yeah, when he retires, it
When
should
he retires.
be the name.
I
should
think
switch
he will
to
win
that.
2 or 3 more,
Yeah, why not?
hopefully,
Let's
and then we can
see.
rename
Let's
it
start with Ballon d'Or,
Yeah.
maybe.
Ballon d'Or. Yeah, but
We'll
this is
see.
journalists
Yeah, it's
voting.
journalists voting. We know that the journalists were
Journalists.
a bit harsh.
Not the biggest fan of journalists.
We'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens.
see.
Anyway, not everyone was expecting Messi to win because, in the end, this kind of awards you never know. But it was a
Popularity.
big. Well, it was really, really well deserved, and the speech that he gave. I mean,
Speech that he gave was amazing. His kids were there. His wife were there. So, yeah, all in all, it was a great evening, and happy also for Frankie.
I got a final question for you related to the outfits.
Okay.
For you, best outfit of a player and wife or girlfriend.
Yesterday.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
You saw them in person.
You're throwing me. You're throwing me in.
You need to choose. You need
I
to
think.
choose.
I think the dress Danny Ter Stegen had
I would
yesterday
agree with you.
was
the
really
glitter,
nice.
Yes.
And
it was amazing.
I think the suit that Messi had looked really good.
Messi,
it was
he
a
was looking
suit to
sharp.
come and pick up a trophy.
Yes.
He was dressed to win.
Dressed to win.
Yeah.
Dressed to win. You were dressed to win too. How long did it take for you to get dressed up for that?
It didn't take long. It's the same suit as I wore for the Champions League draw.
Did you
but
fly with the same? I mean,
no, I
already
didn't. I
dressed
didn't
up, or
fly
did
with a
you?
suit. I didn't
so
fly with a
you
suit.
get dressed there like the
Yes,
big stars.
in the hotel. I got dressed at the hotel.
No.
Yeah,
Okay.
but it was nice. It was
Sounds
nice.
like a fun experience.
yeah.
This one, or do you prefer this one or the one?
No, this
the
one
usual
was
draw?
this one was incredible.
There
this
was
one was
opera and a lot of things
way better.
going on.
And the football stars that were there,
Over
like
there.
my childhood heroes.
Yes.
Big fat Ronaldo was
No.
there. So
All of us were really, really jealous
Yeah.
of you there.
Oh.
So
Oh.
I don't know. Just go enjoy the game and do.
Let's
cool
enjoy the game. Let's
Instagram
win.
stories.
Let's win.
Prediction.
prediction. So last time, so let me get back on this.
Yes.
So
This
last
is
time,
important. This is important.
So last time, Valencia, I said I go with 5-1. Georgina looks at me, 5-1, you're ambitious. I said
Yes.
first goal for Ansu. What happens? 2 minutes in, Ansu scores the first goal.
I
we
leave you
go
here,
there.
okay? Just do this.
We go and we, actually we get the result 5-1 until the 91st
No,
and
you were so
47
right.
seconds.
You were so right.
I write in the WhatsApp group
Yeah,
we share.
he
I
wrote
was
like,
haha,
oh, who
5-1.
said that result?
Haha, 5-1. I hear like weird noises in the stadium. I look up. I see the ball in the net. 5-2.
Last minute.
That's a
I didn't even see the
Little
goal
fuck my
because
life.
I was walking on the hallways too, and I didn't understand what you were saying, the karma or anything.
yes.
But
So my prediction for tonight
tonight,
is gonna be 4-1.
you're ambitious.
I am ambitious
No. This time
and
I think
feel confident at home.
I'm almost going to copy you. I don't know.
Yeah. No, you cannot say 4-1. You have to say something else. So we have.
For 3-1. But I wanted to say 4-1. I mean, when I left home and I was driving here, I was thinking of 4-1.
Okay, you know what? I say 4-0. Clean sheet.
Okay, then
First
I say
clean sheet of
4-1.
the season.
Okay, then I'm going
In
to
La
say
Liga.
4-1. Okay, so thank you very
Perfect.
much, Avi, for
Thank you so
for
much,
stopping
Georgina.
by,
Have a great show, and let's enjoy the.
and I will enjoy your
Happy
Instagram
birthday, Camp Nou.
stories too.
Bye bye.
Thank you. Thank you, Abib. So what he said is absolutely right. The last show that we did here at Camp Nou, he was here and he said his prediction 5-1. He texted me 2 minutes before the end of the match, and he was like, "Oh, do you know who said 5-1? Can you remember that first goal, Ansu Fati?" And it's exactly what happened. But the minute he sends the message, the minute Valencia scores the goal. So these things happen. I'm going to switch to a section that we started last week in Granada, and that's picking stories from our Facebook fan subscription, okay, really quickly. That is a new platform that we've got on Facebook. If you go to Barça's Facebook page, you will find a group, a fan group, a special fan group, and if you register in there, you'll get access to really special content and special benefits, like for example, getting the silhouette of the crest right at the side of your name. Whenever you are chatting on Facebook or wherever your name appears, you're going to have your credit there. So I asked for tattoos today, and you are seeing them also here on the screen. Okay, these are tattoos that Barça fans have, and they were submitted by Marispo, by Fon Nguyen, by Michael Buck, and Lee Epo Emson. Especially Michael Buck got his tattoo today. So he went to the tattoo shop, and he already had like the silhouette of it, but he got it fully painted today. I mean, we don't know what the result was like, but Michael, I know that you're watching this, and I would really like you to send us the picture and how it was in the end. Okay, the players are stepping on the pitch. Okay, you are going to see them in a minute. You're watching them live, and I've got to say they are not the only ones. And to be here, we've got a big surprise today too on the warm-up show after what happened last time that we were here in Camp Nou. Actually, we had, you remember NBA star Jimmy Butler on the show. Well, we've got another star today, and he's about to say bye because he's doing some Instagram stories at the moment, and I don't really want to interrupt him. He's taking some pictures, okay? But we are going to have a MotoGP pilot. We are going to have a big star. We are going to have Fabio Quartararo. He's just saying hi to Aviv social media. Let's see if they do an Instagram story or not. I don't know what's going to happen. We've got him here. Fabio, hello, how are you?
How are you?
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, Fabio. So, somebody told me you're really excited to be here. Is this your first time at Camp Nou?
Yeah, exactly. It's my first time in the Camp Nou, so I'm really looking forward to see the match, and a pleasure to be here.
Cool. Have you been following Barça for a long time?
Yeah, actually for a long time, but now I'm really fan of Antoine Griezmann.
Oh.
So it's really nice to see him on the first time in the game.
They are here. Once we're done with the interview, you can stay here and take Instagram stories or whatever you want of him, of him and them, of the team, okay? I'm assuming it's not your first time in Barcelona since you spent a lot of time here in Spain, okay? We're going to play a game with you. Last time that we were here in Camp Nou, we had Jimmy Butler, okay, and Miami Heat player come here to the show, and he took the 90 seconds challenge, okay? It's a game that we play with our players too. You've got 90 seconds, and you need to answer as many questions as you can, okay?
Okay.
It's really easy questions, and at the end I'm going to ask you how many do you think you answered.
Okay.
Okay? So I'm going to get the questions here. I'm going to prepare the timer so that you can start it and see that I am not cheating or anything.
Okay.
1 minute and a half. Okay? And Fabio Quartararo is going to press start whenever he wants, and we're going to drop the questions.
Okay.
Go. Favorite bike?
M1.
The key to succeed in life?
Work hard.
Would you like to travel to the moon?
Yeah, of course.
What is the best thing about MotoGP?
The speed.
Do you know how to say thank you in Catalan?
Merci.
Favorite city in France?
I don't know.
Do you suffer from jet lag?
Yes, a lot.
What's your favorite circuit?
Mugello.
Something that your parents taught you?
My parents?
Yeah, something that they taught you.
To work hard and enjoy.
Non-sports related idol?
Non-sport. Wow. I don't know.
Do you follow Formula One?
Yes.
Favorite place in Barcelona?
Camp Nou. No.
Okay. Twitter or Instagram?
Instagram.
Live by the sea or by the mountain?
By the mountain.
Black or white?
Black.
Have you ever read your Wikipedia page?
Yes.
Do you agree with it?
Not all.
Would you rather be a fish or a bird?
A bird.
A show that you are currently watching?
This one.
Okay. Favorite band or artist?
Artist.
A favorite one that you have?
ICDC.
Okay, cool. I like it. Do you play any instruments?
No.
If you were in a MotoGP pilot, what would you be?
Where?
What?
Myself.
Okay. Pop or rock?
Pop.
Ah, it's over. It's
Oh.
over. Okay. Okay. So the question is, Fabio, how many questions do you think that you answered?
15?
15? No, more.
More?
You can be more confident about this. More.
24?
Almost 23. You answered 23 questions, and I got to say
23.
that is just one more than Luis Suarez. Okay, Luis Suarez answered 22.
Oh,
The time that he took the show, so you won Luis Suarez that one. He's going to start today. You can stay here after that, and they are going to play. Okay.
Cool.
I'm going to leave you alone, but before that, I have to say that one of our TV producers, okay, is a big fan of you. Like,
Okay.
crazy fan. When he found out that you were coming to the show, he was like, please, could we get something signed from him? So I'm going to give you something,
Yes?
and I would like you, if you can, to sign it for him,
Yes, of course.
okay? His name is Mauri,
Mauri.
okay? I don't know how to
Yes.
take this, okay?
Can you stretch it?
Of course. Just go ahead. Mauri, que la disfrutis molt.
M
M-A-U-R-I.
U A.
That's amazing. Thank you very much. There you go. Mauri, I really hope that you enjoy it a lot. Thank you very much, Fabio, for stepping in. You can stay here and take your Instagram stories or whatever you
Yeah.
want, okay? And
you
we'll
very
share
much.
all this content with you too,
I
okay?
give you back the pen.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very
Enjoy the game. A prediction for tonight?
Okay, 3-0.
3-0. Okay, cool.
Barcelona,
I
of
think you might get it right.
Yes?
Thank you. Enjoy the show, okay?
Thank you very much.
Bye. So this is it. And now I'm going to explain why this is like a... Do you say... Come on. They just hit me with a ball. Thank you. And Fabio... Oh, you didn't get that on camera. So a ball hit me and Fabio gave it back to them. Okay. Well, we didn't get this on camera. So the thing is, I got some issues with the hair and the mic, okay? This shirt, our TV producer Mauri always does the show with this kind of shirts with flowers and stuff. We call this camiseta hawaiana in Catalan. I don't really know how to say it in English. But the thing is, he always does the show with this. He's a big fan of Fabio Quartararo, so now you're going to have this shirt. I don't remember where he signed it. I can't find it. Okay, here on the sleeve, okay? We got it, Mauri. I hope that you really enjoy it and that you can do the next show with it. He's saying thank you. Da res, Mauri. Que la disfrutis. I'm going to go to the match center now. I want to know your predictions. I'm starting with you, Robert.
Wonderful stuff, Georgina, with Fabio Quartararo.
Oh,
My
sorry.
prediction is a 3-0 victory for Barca. First clean sheet in La Liga, like Aviv said, and of course, the first scorer.
Because I didn't ask you if you follow MotoGP, but I think Julia does. Because I met her at the circuit of Barcelona, Catalonia. I met her at Montmeló, and I think she's a big follower. So I don't know if you got something to say. Just go ahead and give it to me.
Yeah, Georgina, it's true. We met there. We were both working and enjoying as well. And I love MotoGP. I follow it every weekend. And actually, I think Fabio is a really good pilot. He's a rookie. This means that is the first year that he's competing in MotoGP.
Yes.
But he's doing really good. Last week, he was battling against Marquez, and we weren't sure who was going to win because they were both really good. And it was really nice to see him there standing by your side. You were pretty lucky, Georgina. I envy you a little bit.
I was really lucky. Not the only one though. Mauri can be happy with what happened.
Yeah, he has
With
to.
what just happened. Yeah. I don't know any other MotoGP fans over there.
More or less. Obviously, we've got Marc Marquez here in Catalonia, so we're
There are so
big
many.
followers of him. He's a Barca fan as well, so we like to follow him. I don't know about the rest of you guys.
Yeah, I was just going to touch on what you've just said, Robert. You know, Marc Marquez, you know, what a driver he is. And of course, big, massive Barcelona fan. I've seen previous videos, you know, of him coming to the camp now. And he's also taken part in various challenges with the club as well. So, yeah, massive fan of Marc.
I'm gonna say I prefer Formula One.
You prefer Formula One?
Yeah, I worked for them for a year or 2 years, and I really liked it. So I prefer Formula One. I think it's too risky, maybe MotoGP.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, Georgina, I think now we can go back to our predictions. Just very quickly, I was saying mine is a 3-0 prediction with Lionel Messi scoring first clean sheet of the season, and it's been too long. We need Messi to see Messi score.
Yeah, we do. I mean, you know, it has been far too long, and you know, on the back of what he achieved last night, I think, you know, what better way, you know, a day later to come into the fray and to score. So hopefully he'll be on the score sheet tonight, and Barca will get a comfortable victory.
And your prediction, Sam?
Yeah, I've actually gone for 3-1, and I've actually gone for the man himself. So I think most of us will probably agree that we want him to get the first goal, and hopefully he will do. So 3-1.
Mine.
Mine is the same as Avid at the beginning, so I will say 4-1. I hope we can have the clean sheet, obviously, but I would say Messi, the best. He needs to score today, so 100 for sure, it's Messi.
And finally, Julia, your prediction?
It's the same one as Abib, 4-0, clean sheet, and Messi scoring the first goal. And luckily, another one.
A hat trick could be.
Yeah,
Hopefully,
can you
hopefully.
imagine? Yeah.
Georgina, I can't remember your prediction.
Said 4-1, and in fact, Aviv said that in the first place, but then he changed it so that I could also take 4-1. So this is my prediction, and now I am going to go to the stands and ask the fans what they think of the match, and if they think what are their predictions. So I'm going to switch to Spanish, and I'm going to translate, you know, how it is. Profesora, ¿qué tal? A ver, ¿primera vez en el Camp Nou?
Sí, primera vez.
¿Para los dos?
Para los dos, sí. Viajamos desde Honduras.
¿Desde Honduras?
Desde Honduras.
¿Y habéis venido solo para el partido?
Sí.
¿En serio?
Sí.
¿Cuántas horas de vuelo?
Más de 2 días de vuelo.
¿Cuándo venisteis?
El domingo.
El domingo volasteis,
Sí.
vale. ¿Y hasta cuándo os quedáis?
Nos vamos el miércoles.
O sea, para el partido literal.
Sí. Sí.
¿En serio?
Sí.
¿Cuánto hace que seguís al Barça?
Desde siempre, ¿verdad?
Toda la
Siempre
vida.
más. Obviamente cuando estaba Ronaldinho fue cuando más me enamoré del Barcelona.
Oh, vale, so quickly, they come from Honduras and they came just for the game. They flew here on Sunday, they are leaving on Wednesday, so like tomorrow. They literally came here for the game, they fell in love with Barcelona, the times of Ronaldinho. No sé, ahora mismo, vale, Ronaldinho no está, ¿cuál es vuestro jugador favorito del equipo?
Messi.
¿Messi? Messi, obviamente.
obviamente.
Todos. ¿Creéis que marcará algún gol hoy?
Espero que sí, espero que sí.
¿Vuelve a la alineación
Sí,
de inicio?
alegre que vuelva de titular, al fin, ¿verdad?
Ajá.
Después de tanto y esperamos ganar ahorita, ya que el partido pasado
Venga, dime un
lo
resultado.
perdimos, pero sí, esperamos que gane y por lo menos unos tres goles.
3-0?
5, la manito.
Oh, okay. ¿Y aquí?
3-0, sí.
Okay, so these are their predictions. Nada, espero chicos que disfrutéis mucho del partido, ¿vale? Y que tengáis una vuelta a casa sana. Iba a decir safe, ¿vale?
Gracias.
Gracias chicos, adiós. And I got more people. Look, there are like a lot of cables and I don't want to kill myself. Yeah, I think it's going to be better if they come here. Okay, so your names.
Diana Fragoso.
Jenna and
Allison Fosbury.
okay, cool. Is this your first time in Barcelona?
Yes.
For both of you?
Yeah.
And at Camp Nou, I mean, first impression when you got here?
It's beautiful.
It's so nice.
You've been Barca fans for a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is our first game. We're really happy to be here.
How did you start? How did you become Barca fans?
My family has always been like Barca fans, so I kind of just grew up with it.
So where are you from exactly?
California.
California.
Yeah.
California. So the whole family in California, do you follow the games? Like you wake up
Yeah.
early to watch games?
Yes, basically.
Every game, mostly. You
Yeah.
try to.
We
Wow.
try get each other all together.
Whoa,
Yes.
whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, it's amazing. And you came only here for the game? You're spending some holidays?
We're studying abroad here for
Oh.
3 months, so we wanted to come see a game.
So you will probably be coming back.
yeah, definitely.
Okay, so if you sit here, remember that these kind of interviews always take place on our South Goal. So when you're buying tickets, keep that in mind, because if you want to be fitter on the warm-up show, if you buy your tickets here, you might get your chance. I'm going to ask you a prediction for tonight.
Oh, we're
definitely winning.
gonna win.
We're gonna
yeah,
win.
we're so
Exact
good. We
result.
have to.
What result? What
was it?
result?
The score,
Score, yeah, final score.
3-0.
3-0.
I'm gonna go with 3-0 as well.
First scorer of the night?
Messi.
Messi back on the starting 11, and they think they are going to score the first goal. So you didn't come alone, you came with more friends?
Yeah, we.
So you want to be this feature too? Yeah, sure. More people. That's the fun thing about the warm-up show. So you're coming together?
Yes. We're all here as part of the same program for IFS. We're coming from the Bay Area in California.
California, yeah, she told me. Cool. So give me a prediction for tonight, the result.
I'm hoping Barcelona will win. I really want them to win.
2-1 Barcelona.
2-1?
Messi scores both goals.
I say 1-0.
1-0, okay.
Considering
you're
the
not
ranking
that
at the
confident. Result? Final score?
2-1. I'm with Rowie.
2-1? I don't know if you are all straight up. So you are all Barça fans?
Yes.
How does this happen? I mean, did you meet there because you are Barça fans, or you went together to school and you?
We met at the same college. Yeah.
Oh, nice. And you?
We're all part of the same program.
Oh, same program. And you find yourself to be Barça fans all together, and you came here.
Well, some of us. 1 or 2 people. I'm not going to say who is from Madrid, but I don't want to say right now.
Well, you are the right ones.
We don't like him.
Okay.
We're not affiliated.
No, it's cool. So I hope that you guys enjoy the game, and if you come back one day to the stadium to see another match, you just come and say hi, okay?
Thank you.
See you. So the main thing here is that most people think we're winning 3-0 tonight. I don't know, you guys might center, but I don't know if you noticed. So many people thinking 3-0. Okay, I'm going back to my place. Okay. In the meantime, I'm going to read your comments on your predictions. So given to me, I'm seeing. Let me see. 3-0. Why is everyone like betting on 3-0? Mohamed is going 3-0. Marcel Hab is going 3-1. 4-2. 4-1. Omar. Let's see, 3-0. 3-0 is by far the most repeated score. 3-0, 3-1, 3-1. Okay, so my score, you know, is going to be 4-1. Now that the warm-up is over, I'm going to refresh the lineup. It's going to be, you're watching here on the screen, it's going to be Ter Stegen as our goalkeeper with Junior Piqué, Lenglet, and Semedo on defense with Arthur, Sergio, Roberto, and Sergio on the midfield. And finally, seeing all of them three together, Griezmann, Messi, and Suarez, our forwards for tonight. I am now joined by Marc Brau. You've got your mic in there. Hello, Mark.
Hello. Nice to meet you again. Only 3 days after Granada.
Only 3 days. And on Saturday,
we were in Granada, yes.
Next Saturday, we're going to be together again in Getafe.
In Getafe, in Madrid, yes.
And we're flying on Friday. So I see Mark. I mean, it's one of the persons that I see the most in this world.
I hope you have to rest in Friday night in Madrid.
Yes.
You have to rest.
I have to rest. No, I have no plans. I mean, yes, I got a plan. I'm going to meet with Rodrigo Fáez.
Okay.
You are invited, obviously, if you want to
But you know that we have to go to have dinner in a place that is very special.
We're going to save this story for Saturday.
Yes, Saturday.
On Saturday, I want you to explain the story. Or do you think this is going to bring bad luck?
Okay, we can explain that, yeah.
We're going to explain
but
it.
It's a story for Saturday.
It's a story. We're going to save this for Saturday, okay? So on Friday, we're flying to Madrid for the game against Getafe on Saturday. Today, we're playing Villarreal.
Yes,
see
Yellow Submarine.
Yellow, yeah.
Did you sing the song?
Just go ahead.
No. It's not the day. It's not the day today.
So the thing is, Villarreal is all dressed up in yellow, and they are called the Yellow Submarino, Submarino Amarillo. I was going to say Rojo. I don't know why. Okay, Submarino Amarillo, and Mark doesn't want to sing us the Yellow Submarine.
No,
so
today the most important is to win.
To win, yeah. Today is a must.
I promise you to sing on Saturday. If today we win, I will sing on Saturday.
What will you sing on Saturday? Yellow Submarine?
We will see.
If we win, mark this. Mark this. If we win, you will get on Saturday a song by Marc Brau. Okay, so Griezmann, Suarez, and Messi starting.
First time in this season. First time in the season at the beginning in the lineups because they played together a few minutes in Dortmund. Yeah, but well, we hope a lot.
Starting 11.
Yeah, we hope a lot. And this is the first game Messi in the Camp Nou since May. May. This is the first game here because Messi don't start any game in this season here in the Camp Nou. He played 32 minutes in Dortmund. He played 45 minutes in Granada, but this is his first game here in Camp Nou since May.
We always get
this is my stat of the game.
Quality stat by Marc Brau. This is it for tonight. The return of Leo Messi to Camp Nou. Since May, I mean, how many months? 4 months.
4 months,
so it's such a long time, but finally these walls, this beautiful stadium that we are in, are going to...
16 seasons with Messi games here in Camp Nou. 16 seasons.
Amazing. And I hope there are a few more to come.
We hope so.
Okay, prediction for tonight?
Prediction for tonight, 3-1. You can notice that I'm not very good at it, but 3-1. And I have to say that I think they will score. Messi 1 goal, Griezmann 1 goal, and Suarez 1 goal.
One for everyone.
Yeah. Everyone happy with this?
Yes.
Everyone happy with this prediction?
Sure. I hope you get your prediction right. We're going to switch to match center, okay? over to you, Robert. Enjoy the show, and we'll talk if there are any goals, okay? See you.
See you.
Thank you very much, Georgina. Before we move on to a little bit more of pre-game analysis, I just want to take a moment to bring a bit of humour to the situation. Let me explain. This year marks the 25th anniversary of the show Friends, one of the best shows ever. And I thought I'd analyse the current situation we're living through a few of the most famous quotes of this show, Friends. So I was left thinking the other day, if someone came up to me as a Barca fan and asked me, I'd give it a little bit of thought, but most confidently and certainly I would answer. I do have to admit that the defeat against Granada did leave me feeling like I mean, the first goal so early, it was like and then the penalty, I couldn't even watch. It wasn't pretty to watch, but I do not think that the team need to say. These things happen. It's early in the season, and I think that the team can just shift the situation like. And maybe we can be a little bit more concentrated and aware. The confidence is there. It's like. Just to remind the fans, these are the points that we have in the league so far. But now I'm convinced that in tonight's game, after tonight's game, the mood is going to be like. Or maybe even like this. I'm thinking about how many goals we're going to score tonight. Well, all I can say to finish is. Oh, and on a show on which popcorn is very important, just a reminder. Vale. Okay, guys, a little bit of acting there. What do we think of that?
Well, I don't know about Joey not sharing his popcorn, but I know for a fact you don't share yours, Rob.
Not. Anyway, welcome to the show, guys, once again. Mai, how are you doing?
Thanks, Robert. I'm fine. I'm here ready to see Barça winning tonight, so I'm really positive today.
You're very positive.
Yes.
You were positive in your prediction, coming back off of that Granada loss, but we've been good at Camp Nou so far.
Yeah, that's it. We have 2 victories at home against Betis and against Valencia. I think we're strong at home and we should have this mentality in the other games too. And I think we're going to win this for sure. And I hope Messi is what Sam said before. It's Messi's night to show why he's the best.
Hopefully. Julia, sitting next to me, you'll be looking at social media, responding to all the comments from the fans. Nice to have you back on the show as well.
Thank you very much. Nice to be here too. I've been reading all the comments during Georgina's warm-up show. And actually today everyone is congratulating Leo. As Mai said, tonight is his night. Everyone is claiming that he is the best and that he deserved this prize he did. And I hope that today he will score 1 or a few goals. I hope so. And I'm also hoping for a clean sheet today. We haven't had one this season. And I think that tonight can be the night too.
And finally, Sam, how are you doing?
Yeah, great to be back, Robert. Great to be back on the show. I mean, touching on what the girls have said, I believe clean sheet is one of the key areas to focus this evening. I mean, we haven't had one yet. We haven't seen one in La Liga yet, but I believe tonight could potentially, it could all change. We're at home where we're strong. I mean, touching on 3 of my analysis points, I'm going to touch on more of them throughout the evening, but...
Yeah, exactly. Go for it. Go for it.
Yeah,
You've prepared 3 points of analysis. So
I have.
these are your 3 points of analysis.
Yeah, my first one is clean sheets. We haven't had any yet. You know, Villarreal average 10 corners in a match. So realistically, we need to be organised at the back, and we need the attackers to come back and defend, especially when in set pieces and corners. The other one I want to touch on is Gerrard Moreno. I mean, 27, former Espanyol striker. He's scored 5 goals so far, joint top goal scorer in La Liga with Benzema. He's scored the majority of their goals. 41% actually of goals have come from Moreno for Villarreal compared to Barca's. I mean, so yeah, I mean, he's one player which basically we need to look out for. And my third point is the home advantage and the form at Camp Nou. I mean, 12 goals we've scored so far, 10 of them at home. The games that we've touched on against Betis, the 5-2, the 5-2 against Valencia. So 83% of our goals, I did my maths there, 83% of our goals have actually come at home. So we just need to continue this, score more goals. And unlike Villarreal, where 40% of their goals have actually come from Moreno, we've, would you believe, have actually had 9 different goal scorers. So take that away, I mean, we've had Perez, 2 from Fati, Arturo Vidal, Artur, 2 from Suarez.
Yeah, no,
Artur,
it's very well spread out. I mean, definitely.
Forever and ever.
Forever and a day.
Definitely. And obviously the big news, apart from this game, is last night, we were kind of having a debate. I was saying these kinds of galas are boring. You were defending the other point of view.
I think it's entertainment, you know. Since the beginning, actually, I'm gonna say it was really artistic gala. It was really nice, and of course, the best is for the best, no doubts. Have any of you have any doubt about this?
No, we did not.
I have a few more doubts on that lineup. Yeah. That lineup does raise a few more questions.
I'm not going to say anything about 11. I know people right now is probably talking about that, about the surprising guys on the
Yeah, no, a few surprises
lineup.
in that 11.
Yeah. But I'm going to say, well, of course, the best for the best, the top scorer in the Champions League. And I'm going to say, I'm going to talk about the players who share a picture or post a picture in Twitter, Instagram, like Frankie de Jong, who said, Messi is the best player I've ever seen played. He's also a really kind person. He's such a natural talent, and it's hard to copy him. He's completely right. Ter Stegen, a big congratulations to Messi and Frankie, Forza Barça. Ansu Fati posted a photo on social media, Twitter and Instagram saying, Felicidades, Leo. Congratulations, Leo. And then Gary Lineker. On Instagram, he said, congratulations to Leo Messi on his richly deserved FIFA Best Player award. He plays the game the rest of us can only dream of.
No, I mean, Gary Lineker is always he's always shown that he's a big fan of Barca, and Messi, obviously a former Barca player, and now a big sports personality in the UK. Julia, you've been following social media during this warm-up. Where are people watching us from?
Okay, first of all, people from Bangladesh, Arnob Darwe and MD Habib. They're sending best of luck to our players, and they're confident that today we're going to get a win. We've also have Aguani watching us from Philippines, Luis Carvalho from Uganda, from Angola, Yama all the way from South Africa, Juan Pablo Ruiz. Viva Santa Cruz, estamos de aniversario. I don't know what kind of anniversary it is, but congratulations to Juan Pablo Ruiz. And Fizi Jr., hi all, I'm from Malaysia. So, just to begin with, people from all
as
over
usual,
the world.
spread around the globe.
I love it when it's this way, and it's always this way, so I love it. And I've been gathering some of the comments regarding Messi. First of all, we have Rafsan, congrats Messi, Fernando Chima, very excited for tonight's match. Congratulations, King Messi, I mean, the GOAT, King Messi. I would love to meet more people than Messi that are only nicknamed, the King, the GOAT, positive adjectives always. I mean, it's really hard to find.
Yeah, I don't think if he's ever been described as something negative.
I
La Pulga is the most negative.
It's not even bad.
That's not negative.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Something positive for him.
He's not very tall.
No, but it's in the positive sense. That's what I meant. That he's a lucky guy because everyone calls it positive thing.
And the one who say the opposite doesn't know.
It's envy, we can say that. And then we have Hensley Anthony. No doubt Messi is the best of the world. He deserved that prize. He did. So we'll be reading your comments. Guys, keep telling us everything, where you're watching us from, who are you liking the most so far. For example, if you think one player is doing best or better than the others, you can tell us. Tell us where are you watching us from, what time is it there, if you're staying up late, if you woke up early, anything you want to say, just tell us. And if you have questions about anything, about the match, about us, you can send in your questions there.
Exactly. One question that you can avoid if you want is why we're not showing the match. That one I can answer right now. We're not showing the match because we don't have the rights to do so, but we'll do our best to keep you informed and entertained. One last look at the lineup before the game starts. It's just about to get underway. Marc-Andre ter Stegen in goal, Semedo, Piqué, Langlais and Junior Firpo up in the defense. Busquets, Sergi Roberto and Artur in midfield. Messi, Suarez and Griezmann up front. The MSG in the starting lineup for the first time. We're up against Villarreal, game 6 in La Liga. The game is underway. Barça attacking to our right, Villarreal in their yellow kit towards our left. Guys, we haven't talked about it all that much, but MSG in the lineup.
Oof. I mean, you know, you just have to. You look at it on paper, and to me, I look at it and it blows my mind away. I mean, what? I don't know about you guys, but wow. I mean, it doesn't get better.
Here is M. Lionel Messi winning the ball back and driving forward. Oh, it's taken away from him by Iborra. Barça putting on the pressure there. Artur tried to win it back, and he actually does win it back. He links up with Lionel Messi. Antoine Griezmann on the left. He's waiting for options. Junior Firpo coming down that left flank. Lionel Messi is available as well. Here goes the ball. Busquets in the middle. See if Barca can get an early goal like
it seems like
that
was very nice. Yeah, they're intense right now.
We're coming out with that attitude, definitely. We have possession now. We haven't had so many issues with possession being turned into chances at home compared to away from home.
Yeah, we've not. I mean, away from home, we've found it quite difficult to turn the possession into goals. However, as I mentioned in my analysis notes previously, we've scored 10 goals at home. The possession's not been a problem. The goals have not been a problem. So hopefully, we'll have a lot of possession today and turn all the possession into even more goals.
But even if you see we're dominating possession, we have to be effective. Because sometimes we have the ball, but in the end, we're not doing anything up front. So we need to be effective and be intense.
We have a chance at the set piece. Sorry to interrupt. We have a corner kick, the first one of the game, coming in from the left. Here comes the cross by Artur Melo, straight into the middle, headed away by the Villarreal defense. It's picked up by Sergi Roberto. The ball goes back to the left. Here is Artur looking for space, looking for a passing lane.
I'm liking the fact the way we've come up quick.
Oh, wait a minute. Here's a beautiful ball inside to Lionel Messi. Ooh. The shot by Messi hits the side netting. And that's Barca's first chance in the second minute. Sergio Busquets with a lovely lobbed pass into the box for the run of Lionel Messi. He wasn't offside, but then he didn't have much of an angle to get that shot off.
Yeah, it was a lovely ball from Sergio Busquets. And first chance for us. And I'm really liking the fact that we've come quick out the blocks to start with, because the intensity is key throughout the game. We keep
Since the first minute.
Exactly.
Yeah, I agree.
And we keep the intensity up and the pressing, and the goals will no doubt come.
Yeah, and it's important to control the game from minute 0, and I think that's what we haven't been doing exactly good in
away games.
Some of our games.
But I feel like Messi tonight is really like excited about being in the starting lineup for the first time after so many days out, and you can see it. He's like enchufado, as we say in Spanish.
Oh, like, no, he's involved right from the beginning. It's what I've written down on my card here for later analysis. Lionel Messi involved right from the beginning.
Yes, totally.
Just seen there as well, corner by Santi Cazorla into the Barcelona box, which was well defended. But also Cazorla is making his 300th appearance for Villarreal tonight in all competitions. So congratulations to him, and what a professional he's been over the years, especially for Arsenal, and then moving to La Liga, back to his homeland, and he's been instrumental really for Villarreal in the middle of that.
He has.
Coming off of horrible injuries
as well.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And the good thing about Cazorla, he has provided many assists to the Yellow Submarine. Like, I don't know how many right now, like 19 or more than that. But he's such a good player. And before the game, we seen Busquets hugging him and saying hi, because they're really good friends from the national team, Spain.
Yeah, we've been there many years together. And actually, Sam, you mentioned before you were really happy to see Suarez and Messi and Griezmann all together. And I think that is one of the main reasons why Barca fans should remain calm. Because, I mean, if we don't have the best forwards in La Liga, I don't know who has them. And we have them all there, all together. And I think they know that maybe away from home they haven't created as much occasions as they should have. But they know what the problem is and they know how to turn this around. So I think that with these players we don't have anything to worry about.
Yeah, of course.
We
I mean,
shouldn't.
as you said, Julie, I mean, opposing teams, they look at the likes of Griezmann, Suarez and Messi and they think to themselves, they think, you know, wow, you know, it doesn't get better than that, does it?
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't get better than that, and a lot of players fear those three.
Here is Nelson Semedo driving down
They
the
should.
right.
Yeah.
Corner kick for Barca. Sorry to interrupt you guys. Whenever it gets exciting, I will interrupt you during the game.
Of course.
It's the 5th minute, and Lionel Messi is going to go and take a corner kick on the right-hand side. Close to him is Artur Melo. Will he take it short or will he put it into the box? Here comes the cross by Messi to the net post.
Oh, come on!
Messi Griezmann connection. There we go. Early goal for Barca. Wonderful stuff. At the set piece, Messi with the cross. Griezmann goes in for the header at the near post.
See?
Hits it back straight into the net. Barca 1, Villarreal 0. And the first time they've connected. First time, first connection.
And I'm really happy connection because actually it's a set piece and a corner for us is it's not even like an easy way to play or we score too much like this. But I'm gonna say, of course, like hello, the pass and then the head is like crazy.
No,
amazing
header.
Yeah, I mean,
really good one.
I mean, what a header! Look at that from from an acute angle. From
No, there wasn't much of an angle,
No,
guys.
there was not.
We've got Georgina on the phone, who's live at Camp Nou, hopefully celebrating.
Hopefully, and we're celebrating. I am in the stand today. I decided not to go to the first one, so I am here with Ilona, and we are both celebrating the goal. It was a very, very great one. I mean, I don't really know how Brisbane did that, like a header to the back with no angle. I mean, really, really hard to do, but a very beautiful goal, impressive.
Wonderful, Georgina. I can hear the atmosphere in the background. First connection between Messi and Griezmann.
Yes. There weren't any chance for Griezmann yet, but Camp Nou went crazy with this early goal. Very, very important goal. Very important to score at the very beginning of the match. So we hope that it's the first of many more goals and goals to come.
Okay, thank you very much, Georgina. The pass inside to Suarez.
Nothing happened, guys. I can spoil you.
We'll talk to you later, Georgina.
Yeah, sure. Call me whenever you want.
I'm really happy to see.
I couldn't really hear her.
No,
I have to be honest. I couldn't really hear her.
Me neither.
But obviously the atmosphere at Camp Nou must be.
It's electric.
Electric, yeah, right now with the first connection. I keep saying it between Messi and Antoine Griezmann. The fans were waiting for it. We were waiting for it, and it happened.
It did. I mean, you know, when a player comes to a new club, especially with the price tag that he came with, it's always difficult sometimes for them to integrate right from the off. And the problem is, the fans expect the connections like this to happen straight away.
Yeah.
And a lot of the time, it takes time. And, you know, we've just seen it there, and hopefully more to follow. I mean, fantastic from Messi, and what a header.
There's a shot by Chukwueze, sorry, that bounces off of the head of Clement Langlais. Good block there by our French defender. Vila-real close to Barca's box. Now that pass is going to go nowhere, straight into the hands of Marc-Andre ter Stegen. You can keep going, Sam, Mai and Julia.
No, yeah, I was going to say that I was really happy to see Griezmann scoring because I think this week he has been a bit criticized for what Sam was mentioning right now, that people claim that he should be, he should understand their players more so far, and as Sam said, it takes time. And I think that he deserved that goal, and he deserved to prove everyone that he's in this team, that he's ready to give their best, and that he's in shape, and he gets on really good with the other players, and that they just have to play a little bit more. They just have to have more minutes. I mean, who doesn't?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you touch on the players liking Griezmann and Griezmann liking the players.
Yeah.
It's not just on the pitch, but it's also off the pitch as well. So
It is.
that connection doesn't just stay on the pitch, it's also off. So basically integrating him into the side hasn't been a problem.
Nope.
And we've seen it now that, you know, he's come up with the goods, and hopefully get on the score sheet again today.
Hopefully. One of the topics of conversation today, Frenkie de Jong for the first time not in the lineup. Obviously some deserved rest for him as well. He'd been playing lots of minutes. He was featured in the best 11 of, or FIFA's best 11 last night for 2019. So Frenkie on the bench today, but so far, I mean, we talk about fitting into the team. I think he's done a fairly good job.
Yeah, he's been tremendous. He's been an absolute, probably, you were talking about, I mean, he won the Best Midfielder award previously. And
well deserved.
Well deserved.
Actually,
I mean, last season for Ajax, he was instrumental. Like, he was
one of the
faultless,
best.
basically.
No, and even right now, like, he's new on the team, and all the games he has played were ready, and he did a great performance in all of them. Even he's really, I don't know how to say it, like, he's really rude with himself, saying like, no, I should improve, I can do it better.
Oh, here's Messi inside the box. Sorry, Maya, I have to interrupt again. Here is Antoine Griezmann now on the edge of the box. Villarreal closing down. Artur looking for a cross inside Sergi Roberto, which is headed away by the Villarreal defense. Barça keeping the pressure up, making it difficult for Villarreal to clear the ball away. They managed to do so, and now they're out in transition. Here is Javier Ontiveros. He has two players ahead of him. That pass is going to go out to the right. Can Junior get there first? He collides with Peña. Goal kick to Barça. Okay, Maya, sorry, you were saying.
Yeah, that even if he's new in the team, I think he's doing a great performance, and he's doing really well, and he's young. So I think we're going to see Frenkie de Jong like for many years, and he's growing and learning with Busquets next to him and the other midfields in Barça. So I'm really happy, and I'm going to say congratulations to Frenkie de Jong too. Well deserved. Something to say, Sam? I'm looking for words, like, yeah.
No, obviously, the fact that Frenkie de Jong is not in the lineup today means the return of Sergio Busquets, even though they can play together. They've proved that they can play together. He didn't play a single minute in Granada. And curiously enough, in Barca's 2 defeats this season, Busquets has not featured. So, I mean, people who want to criticise Busquets, well, there's a fact that they can't argue against.
Yeah, I mean, you know, he's been a tremendous player throughout his tenure.
Griezmann inside the box to Junior Firpo. Can the cross come in? Oh, Suarez let it go between the legs. He thought that Messi was right behind him. He was a bit further behind. But Barca getting to Villarreal's box with relative ease. Sorry, Sam, you were talking about Sergio.
Yeah, just touching on Busquets. I mean, he's been a lot of praise has gone on to Messi and the likes, but I mean, take nothing away from Sergio Busquets. I mean, he's been so instrumental in the middle of midfield, and it just shows that he still has what it takes to be sat in that midfield with the likes of Artur and Frenkie de Jong pulling the strings, that kind of him giving them the ball and letting them go with freedom. So yeah, it's great. It's great to see him in the middle there.
Villarreal trying to move the ball out. I mean, it talks a lot about the depth of our midfield. For example, that Ivan Rakitic didn't make the squad today. Carles Aleñá had been excluded in other games. He's back in the squad. And Valverde just, is there such a thing as having too many options?
Well, exactly. I mean, you know, you only have to look at the squad and you see Rakitic, Arturo Vidal, Artur, Aleñá, Roberto, who can play in defence and also midfield, and the list goes on. I mean, I could go on and go on, but I think, you know, it's just a case of now Valverde has decided to go with Aleñá. I mean, coming through the ranks through La Masia. I mean, yeah, I've seen him play for Barça B, and now obviously.
I don't know if you remember last year, he scored against Villarreal.
He did.
Yes,
he
and
did.
Piqué.
Yeah.
And Piqué as well.
The 2-0, yes.
So yeah, no, it's great to see Aleñá, especially how young he is in the squad today, and yeah, hopefully he will get some minutes.
See how Barca manage these minutes after making it 1-0? Maya, you were going to say?
Yeah, that actually I think it's great for the players and for the whole team to rotate the players and to have no doubts, but sometimes doubting about like who's gonna play, because actually we have really good players right now in midfield, up front, defense. Well, apart from the injuries, of course, but I'm gonna say like that's a good point for Barça because
it keeps the competitiveness
going. Yes, and that's good for the team because everyone will have to work
Junior
hard.
down the left, the cross inside, the connection between Messi, Griezmann and Luis Suarez. Once again, Suarez did that little trick of letting the ball go in between his legs and letting the cross get to Antoine Griezmann. Then they tried to link up inside the box. It didn't quite work, but Barca still have the ball. Here's Sergio Busquets.
I'm just really liking this pressure.
Artur with a long-range shot. Oh! What a goal! By Artur!
What was that?
Wow.
Where did that
Sensational.
What was that?
Wow. Can someone get the rocket emoji out right now? Artur Melo.
Even Messi was surprised and laughing because it was crazy. What?
Yeah.
From a standstill point. He's fed the ball from Busquets in a very central position, just outside the box, and bang! Straight into the top corner. Asenjo could do nothing but watch. He's caught wrong-footed. And Artur with the rocket to make it 2-0 for Barca on the 15th minute.
I'm gonna say,
there it is.
Robert, like
you show it.
After this, Artur in the starting lineup always, because what a shot! What was that?
Incredible effort. I mean,
wow.
Let's see if we can hear Georgina a little bit better right now. Georgina, what a goal! Oh, she's not with us. She's not with us. We're having trouble with.
I think she's
celebrating.
She's taken away by the goal.
No. I know. I mean,
you know, the people right now on the Camp Nou should be like, what's happened? What happened right now?
Completely out of the blue, that Artur goal.
Surprising.
Yeah. He wasn't even that close. I mean, who would have guessed that?
And everything, like the shot, the way he shot, and everything, the details, like it's an amazing goal.
And did you see his face? He was like so calm. Like,
no.
It was, but he was playing at home.
He was like, did you see what I just did?
Yeah.
Georgina, did you see what Artur just did?
Yes, I mean, but nobody was
We can't really hear Georgina. We'll try again later.
Okay.
But anyway, yes, I imagine it's because of all the noise in the atmosphere at Camp Nou.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, after that goal, it was. I think
I quite envy her. I'd want to be at Camp Nou right now witnessing this. Not stuck in the studio.
No,
you're right.
We should do the match center next to the beach.
Next to Valverde, next to your uncle.
Yeah, exactly. Next to the bench and talking to him like, what do you think right now?
We would get hit by the balls many times, you know that, right?
Yeah.
But I
can handle that.
No, yeah, me too.
I can handle it.
I like your option, I do.
Of course,
I'm going to take a quick look at the stats, sorry. Because, I mean, 17th minute, we're 2-0 up. This is very similar to the situation we were in a couple of games back against Valencia at Camp Nou, early 2-0 lead, and we saw what happened then. Valencia managed to score and make us a little bit nervous, but let's see what happens today. Stats at the moment. Where do we think possession is at, guys?
82.
This is per FC Barcelona app.
88.
Oh, guys are so optimistic. Wait a minute. Here's Antoine Griezmann on the left, the cross inside. Messi with the last touch.
I'm
goes out for a goal kick.
go for 76.
Well, per FC Barcelona app, which I mean, I imagine is they're the official
reliable.
Right, 60.6.
Oh,
so it's a lot lower.
I thought it was
saying.
Yeah, I thought it was higher.
Yeah, it looks a lot higher, doesn't it?
It does.
Yeah, it looks like.
But it's funny because in some other games it was higher, the possession, but it actually didn't feel that way. Do you agree? I mean, some of our previous match it was higher, but it didn't
this is
seem
what
hard to ball.
what we were saying before, or what we've been saying in these last few games away from home. They've been the highest numbers in terms of percentages of possession. We've been over 70%, but not creating chances. Today, 60%, 4 shots, 2 of them on target, and they both went in.
That's the point. It's not just dominate possession. It's being effective in shot and do something and like high pressing and up front. Everything happened up front.
Oh, Semedo with a nice little shimmy there on the right flank to get away. Can he move forward? He links up with Luis Suarez. Villarreal reorganizing themselves. Barça are over on the left now. Here is Antoine Griezmann trying to find Messi inside the box. Cross intercepted by the Villarreal defense.
I mean, it's that old motto, isn't it? If you don't shoot, you don't score. So, the more shots we have,
You're right.
the more.
That's the point.
The more goals, yeah.
You're right. I have a problem though because I'm following all the comments with this iPad, and whenever they score, I don't know what to do because I wouldn't throw everything away, but it's an iPad, it's not cards, so.
It's actually mine. So.
No, I know. That's why I'm saying it. I have to be cautious at first. Like I drop the iPad and then I celebrate. I can do it all the time because.
Thanks. Really nice of you.
You're welcome.
Throw my
But then you
iPad
have
up
to
in the
pay
air.
that.
Next time I will protect it just in case.
You'd have, if you did that, you'd have to probably speak with Arthur and say, "We're celebrating your goal. Please buy Robert a new iPad."
I broke his iPad.
Helps to have the money right now. Like
Talking about the comments on social media, Julia, what have we got?
Well, people are amazed with this Barça, with the Barça they're seeing so far. For example, I have the comment from Banana BCN. One love Football Club Barcelona. I love it when I see these comments because we've been seeing this many times. People who said, "Please, Barça have to win because otherwise my girlfriend would dump it."
No, we've seen that many times.
We have.
I feel like these are very fragile relationships.
Yeah.
Don't want to judge.
No, but they took it really seriously, and we give you our thoughts and our best. You know, it's an easy love to love Football Club Barcelona.
Oh, yeah.
You're almost winning
Very
all.
easy.
So
Well, wait a minute. With Lionel Messi and Suarez linking up, it's all a lot easier. Here is Griezmann inside the box. Artur back to Sergio Busquets. Here is Sergio Roberto now. Barça in control of the ball. Villarreal are running around a little bit behind it.
I mean, you can just see there, Villarreal, 2 banks of 4 behind the ball, so
yes.
they just know that one little quick. They are like this.
What a beautiful little pass.
Oh.
Inside to Antoine Griezmann.
Exactly.
Got there first.
That's exactly what I was talking about.
Yeah.
One little switch like that, one little flick.
Artur inside to Luis Suarez. A little flick inside. Further forward to Antoine Griezmann, and he almost connected, but Asenko got there first. Julia, you were talking about comments on social media, sorry.
Yeah, I was. No, most of them are good luck, all my love for Barça. We have the comment from Hensley Anthony that said that it took only 6 minutes for Messi to let everyone know he's back. I agree with that. Quique Praga is la hora del tridente. Is the time of, how would you say that?
Well,
treble.
The
or
trident.
Trident,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, I'd say the trident.
So it's like it's time for the trident for them to
I
show
call them
everything.
MSG.
MSG.
And it's not Madison Square Garden. Messi, Suarez, Griezmann.
No, but maybe we'd have to change it, right?
The way is
MSG, it can be confusing.
good one, Sam.
And then David Chyla, we miss Alba today, get well soon.
Yeah.
So we send our regards here
We miss
from Match
him
Center. We do.
game.
But I have to say that from now on, I mean, we always miss Alba. We will always miss him. But I think that I mean, for example, in this match, I don't have, for example, the feeling that Alba is not here because everything is under control. So today, I think that he should rest.
We need to.
We're
we need to,
settled.
yeah,
Today we are.
We need to give Junior an opportunity as well to get his minutes, get into that team. I mean, there's a lot of talk, or there was a lot of talk after the first goal against Granada. Maybe a bit of a mistake there by Junior, but I mean, players can make mistakes.
No, of course.
Then they need to recover, and they need to do it by playing and regaining their confidence.
No, I'm pretty sure like everyone in their life have a bad day, one day at work. So it can happen with them too. So I think it actually is a good point. Like Junior Firpo is in the starting lineup, show they trust him. You know, like you can do it again. It's another game.
think what originated all of the talk wasn't as much the situation with the first goal as the substitution at half-time.
Yes, I agree.
I mean, as we've just said, I mean, Junior Firpo has come in as you probably look at that and think, you know, as a backup to Alba, but not just any old backup, a quality.
Oh no, he is.
And I mean, you know, at the age he is, 22, I believe, he's a fantastic player. Especially, I've seen him play for Real Betis last season.
Yeah,
and he was.
He scored at Camp Nou.
Yeah,
yes,
he scored at Camp Nou, so he was fantastic in the left back position for them. And you know, I think he just needs, like you touched on, Robert, he just needs that run of games to be able to get a feel for what Camp Nou's like and what the fans expect, etc. And it's nice to see him involved today in Alba's absence.
I know that there's definitely someone who's missing him today because he is the player who connects with him the most. He's back today.
Yeah.
And lots of people are talking about the Messi-Griezmann connection. Is it going to be there? Is it not? We know that the Messi-Alba connection is there, but we are still not able to see it because first Messi was injured, now Alba's injured.
Yeah,
but we're going to see that soon.
We will,
right?
yeah, we'll see it hopefully in a few months' time we'll be able to see that, you know. But yeah, we love a Messi connection, don't we? Whether it's with Griezmann, whether it's with Alba.
We love Messi.
We just love him.
Messi.
Whether it's with the fans, I mean.
Exactly.
Oh, wait a minute, here's a shot by Gerrard Moreno. I feel like a Barca player is going to get booked for an earlier tackle there. I think it was on Iborra. Didn't quite see which Barca player it was though. Here is Iborra, who's now recovered. Villarreal with a bit more possession in these last 2 or 3 minutes, trying to get into the game because so far they've been running behind the ball.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they're 2 goals down, so
exactly.
It's very difficult for them because now they know they have to attack and they have to create occasions, but they also need to protect their goalkeeper. They need to protect because they're 2 goals down, so they have to score goals, but also avoid.
Lionel Messi surrounded by 3 and manages to get out of it, and then he's fouled.
A yellow card.
Yeah, and now there's a yellow card for Sergi Roberto, as we were saying earlier, for the earlier tackle. Totally mistimed and totally deserved there. So Sergi Roberto, the first player booked for Barca in this game. Lionel Messi just delighting the fans there. He was surrounded by up to 3 players.
3.
He still had the ball stuck to his foot there.
It's incredible. I mean,
it has a glue on their boots.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, maybe the other players are not aware of this, and Messi actually does have glue on his boots. I don't know. Maybe it's
talent.
just
God.
like the oldest trick in the book. I don't know.
Don't say that in front of Sarah, Robert. Be careful.
Yeah, by the way, she's not with us today.
No.
Sarah, I mean, I imagine some of the fans are asking for her. She's a fan favourite. We know that, and she'll be back with us the next show. Sarah Salapore, we love you.
Be back soon, please.
Yeah, come back soon, please, Sarah. She'll be back with us on Saturday.
I was joking with her, like, you have Hanover or something, and she was like, why? Celebrating Messi award. And she was like, yeah, actually, yes. I was watching it, and she get crazy, like, oh my God, Messi, sending me pictures.
I can believe that she was crazy because she's normally very active on social media.
Yeah.
She went quite quiet.
Yeah.
Freaked out.
No.
But she was sending me all the pictures by WhatsApp. Like, nice this. It was Mateo. I was like, yeah, Sara, our next generation is coming.
Now a shot by Ontiveros goes widely. Now Messi is, I hope, having a little rest sitting down on the ground and tying up his boots there. He was taken from behind. Whoa. That's the early Sergi, the earlier Sergi Roberto tackle.
Yeah, maybe he sat on the pitch, just putting some more glue on his. Exactly. He was tackled from behind.
He felt that he was fouled, and then went down. But now he's up, looking a little bit concerned, but walking around. So hopefully he'll be fine.
He's fine.
Barca playing it quick in their own half. Ball taken away. It looks like Villarreal is starting to feel a little bit more comfortable in this game, even though they're 2-0 down.
I mean, they're starting to get more foothold in the game. However, you know, we're standing resilient, not letting them get to our box in a way. And as you touched on before, Robert, with the Valencia game, straight away we scored 2, and then we obviously let them Valencia back into the game. They scored a goal, and we just need, for me, we need to go into half-time either at 2-0 or 3-0, because I think at 3-0 you're looking at it's looking really, really comfortable. So
yeah, no, definitely. Oh, Messi's getting some treatment there. Left thigh.
That's one thing we don't want to see.
No. It's definitely something we do not want to see.
It's interesting you see there with...
Look who's warming up right behind you, Sam. Oh, we haven't got it. The camera moved just as you were turning around. He's right there.
But I was going to say, is Valverde warming up?
Ousmane Dembélé is going to have to warm up. Lionel Messi is receiving treatment, and that is not good news for Barça.
It was just touching on the technical
night. Yeah, it could be something like that.
You know, the medical team these days, in this day and age, gone are the days where it's a bucket and a wet sponge. And,
yes.
You know, now it's all methodical. All the medical teams have their routines of how to treat players, and we've just seen there Messi receiving some treatment.
I would say we're 2-0 up. Let's not take any risks.
No.
Not with Messi.
No, exactly. I mean, I think the best option would be, you know, if he can continue, then of course.
Oh, here's a chance for Villarreal.
Let him continue. However, if he does continue, then maybe look to change him about half-time, 60 minutes, get some fresh legs on.
I think it was there, right?
Yeah.
Right in that play. Oh, the knee.
Oh, there on the foot. I think.
Yeah, I don't know when exactly he gets injured, but yeah, right now he's still receiving treatment, and Ousmane Dembélé is warming up.
Nice.
There's Griezmann with the clearance. Artur is going to run for it. It goes out.
I must say that I really like that Griezmann is defending. Like in the last couple of games, and actually the first one, he was in the defensive line, you know, helping them to clear all the balls and do like defender jobs.
Yeah, as well as I know me and you, May, we touched on off camera before the show. We were saying, you know, we like the fact that he tracks back and defends as well as attack. So really, in his locker, he's the complete player in a way, isn't he? He can defend, he can attack, he can come up with something special. Exactly. He comes out with the most craziest celebrations. And
yeah. We can breathe right now. Lionel Messi is back on the field. We'll see if he is able to continue. Here are the celebrations of the goals with Antoine Griezmann and Artur, the two scorers in this game. We've got the pictures from the official Football Club Barcelona photographer. Two excellent moments in this first half. The goals by Griezmann and Artur. See if Barca can get back into dominating possession and get closer to Villarreal's box, because right now it's a bit the opposite.
I think we need to be careful with the players of Villarreal, like Santi Cazorla, Rubén Peña, Chukwueze, Toko Ekambi,
Gerrard Moreno.
Gerrard Moreno, actually, the top scorer.
Good defending there by Junior Firpo. We were talking about him just before, and what we haven't touched on is Ousmane Dembélé back in the squad. After that injury he picked up against Athletic. We'll see if he gets a few minutes today. I mean, he was the first option when Lionel Messi was receiving treatment. We'll see if he gets a few minutes, hopefully in the second half, and not having to come on because of an injury.
Yeah, I mean, it's great. For me, Dembélé, he adds that other option, that other dimension to the team. So he gives the opposition players something to think about, and obviously the Messi, Suarez, and Griezmann. So hopefully today we'll get, if Messi does go off, then we'll get to see, you know, Dembélé come in and deliver his usual magic.
We're gonna have a French connection with Griezmann and Dembélé.
Yeah,
it's an option.
It's an option. I mean, I feel like I can see now Valverde having a conversation with one of the doctors. If they've got any doubts, just bring him off. Yeah. The season is very long. We're 2-0 up. No need to take risks. No need to take risks, especially with our best player, with the best, with Lionel Messi.
And of course, we've got plenty of options on the bench, especially in Dembele
and Ansu.
And of course, I was just about to touch on Ansu Fati. I mean, you know, we've seen what Griezmann can do and Messi so far, but I mean, look at the options on the bench. Ansu Fati, 16 years of age, but also Dembele. So we've got plenty of attacking options in the final third. And I think, as you said, Robert, I think potentially the time, maybe half time or even now, to if Messi's not ready to come back on, then don't risk him. We've got plenty of options.
No, we have the Champions League next week, so if he's not 100% fit right now, he should
let him rest
on the bench.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, guys, I have a few more comments here, and I think that the ones I'm going to read are my favorite so far. Okay, so we have Fernando Chiva, fantastic performance today from all players. Ousu Yo, I love Barcelona more than any team in the world, as well as my children. Visca Catalonia from Ghana. That's what we said before, people who love Barcelona, sorry about that, who love Barcelona as much as their children. It's incredible. Then we have Jose Moguel. Thank you guys for giving us updates on this game. So thank you for following us.
You're welcome. Thank you for following us.
Yeah, absolutely. And then David Budatoki, wonderful commentary. I love you all. Finally, popcorn, feeling happy. Support from Nepal. So, thank you guys. Yeah, from the bottom of our heart,
very much
for following us, for liking our entertainment, our commentary, and everything we give you. And I hope you will stick with us until the end of the match. Let's hope so. Stick with us.
We have a situation here at the set piece coming in from the right-hand side. Here is Lionel Messi about to cross the ball inside. The cross by Messi looking for Gerrard Piqué. It goes into the hands of Sergio Asenko.
I really love Messi's deliveries. I mean, you've seen from the corner, but just then on the free kick, it's that pinpointed towards the goal. And
it's crazy. It's
great.
Crazy. He put it right on what he wants.
It's that left foot.
The point.
It's that left foot of his. I mean, I think if he was right-footed, then it probably would. It would be good, but I don't think it would be as good as he does pinpoint it with his left.
No,
I mean, that left
everything
foot.
from Messi is good. Right foot, left, doesn't matter. It's Messi. So it's 100% perfect.
And Piqué, who already has a goal this season.
Yes.
So if
and
he
he
had
scored against Villarreal last season.
Yeah. So if he had scored this, now maybe he would be one of the tops of Barca top scorers, because I think Suarez is...
Yeah, no, Griezmann has 3 now.
Okay, yeah.
Suarez has 2, Ansu has 2, the rest have 1. And who has 0? I'm the best.
But today
we can score goals without the best.
Yeah.
We can.
Yeah, but you know what I mean, though, don't you, with his left foot? I mean.
No, of course.
No.
But I'm gonna say, like, everything he's doing every time,
it's
like
everything he does is on point. But
like, even if you have a team, it's not 11 players on the pitch, and you say, like, I just have Messi, who won him. Everyone's gonna say, like, hey, I will play whatever you want for him. It's the best. He's the best.
Oh, so we're trying to build something there, but
actually, it's really funny,
yes.
Robert, that all the time with different apps, like the Mister or whatever, these kind of apps to play like a coach.
Oh, yeah.
You have your own team. I'm always saving money to wait for Messi and buy him. Like, I don't care any other player.
I can understand why. Here is Lionel Messi inside to Artur, who tried to give it back to Messi, and Villarreal are going to concede a corner here. Booted away by Raúl Albiol.
Like Fantasy League.
Yeah, exactly.
It's funny because I play one of those games, and this week I created them with some of my friends from scratch. And I was like, okay, now I know I have to wait for Messi. And I'm waiting, and everyone's like, Julia, why do you have this bad team? I mean, just buy people. And I'm like, no. And I'm waiting for Messi to come in.
If you have Messi on your team, you're going to have all the points.
Yeah.
So it's the best sign you can do.
Barca putting the ball inside the box. Piqué fighting for it. It's going to be cleared away by Cambi. Oh, what a lovely little lob by Sergio Busquets, but Luis Suarez couldn't get there. A bit too long. Sneaky little ball by Busquets.
I mean, do we think? I mean, I just seen pictures there with, again, Valverde speaking with his part of the strength and rehabilitation. I can't even get my words out. Rehabilitation team. Let's just say the doctors and medical team. That's a lot easier. But Do you believe he will go off at half time, or?
I don't know. I mean, we're seeing lots of conversations here with the doctors. I'm going to say it again. I wouldn't take any risks.
Rehabilitation.
And we were saying before the game that, or I did hear that before the game, that he's still not up for 90 minutes probably, because he didn't have a pre-season. Let's remember that he didn't have a pre-season, so he has to make it. He has to make it into the team gradually. Here is Lionel Messi, by the way. Barça constructing. Julia, you were talking about some comments, but I think this is the best comment we've ever had.
I haven't seen it.
Okay, I've been sent this by one of our producers.
Okay, from the user, be happy. We won because the one who wears glasses isn't eating popcorn. So, Sam, I think you have to answer to your fans, why is it that you're not eating popcorn? Is there a reason?
Yeah, there is a reason.
Okay, just say it.
Is there a reason?
I know the reason.
You know the reason, don't you?
So.
Yeah. Well, guys, I'm afraid the reason why I'm not eating popcorn is because I'm actually on a bit of a diet.
Oh dear! You should have told us, Sam. We can bring in, I don't know, some, raw vegetables or something that you can chew on.
Some fruit or...
Yeah, exactly. Get him an apple.
An apple, yeah.
We need an apple for Sam May on the next show.
It's true. He told me a week or two ago. He was like, "Why do they keep bringing popcorn?"
I know it's.
Actually, it's a good question for social media. There's many ways to say popcorn all over the world. It's true. In South America, everyone say it differently.
Yeah.
So we can ask people how they say popcorn in their countries.
Yeah.
I know in Argentina, it's pochoclo.
What?
Pochoclo.
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 In Venezuela, it's cotufa.
What?
Yeah, it's like...
They're not palomitas, like in Spain?
In Spain, it's palomita.
Or crispetas, like in Catalan?
But actually, in Catalan it's crispetes, but in Lleida, which is where I'm from, it's not crispetes, it's palometes.
Oh, another one.
Okay.
Palometes.
Yeah, many ways to say it. So guys, tell us, how is it said?
How you say
in your
popcorn?
country? How do you say this popcorn?
See if we can get a few comments coming in on that. I'm curious now, because what did you say, Argentina and Venezuela?
Pochoclo.
Pochoclo?
And cotufa.
Okay, let us know. Sam,
How
it's
you say it
popcorn
in
over in
UK?
Liverpool, isn't it?
Popcorn.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
So it's popcorn. Yeah.
Nah.
Popcorn. I'm learning.
Do you want to hear something funny about popcorn? Okay, so in New Year, I don't eat grapes. I don't celebrate with grapes. I celebrate with 12 popcorn. Really, I do.
Really?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, wait a minute. Here's Villarreal inside the box. The shot goes over the
This
crossbar.
is a good one. Yeah, I know it.
And it's true,
And
actually.
I'm the same. I'm just like, I don't even chew, you know? It's like directly to my throat, like, oh my God.
You don't want... Yeah, I get that.
But I'm going to do that next year.
Yeah,
oh,
use
this
popcorn.
year. It's a good option.
We've got a replay now of Artur's goal.
I mean, what a strike!
But it's like from a standstill point. He doesn't even have to run up to the ball or anything. He just like sees the opening, straight bang into the top corner. Second goal in the league for Artur. He hadn't scored in the whole of last season.
Exactly. I mean, people say, you know, they talk about Artur in midfield, and they talk about his possession with the ball and his passing, but I mean, 2 goals so far. He's got it in his locker, and that's what I'd like to see more about Artur.
Oh, definitely.
You know, express himself, look up, have a pop at goal.
Yeah.
If it goes miles wide, then at least, you know, he's, because I know when he was playing at Grêmio in Brazil, he scored some wonderful goals there. So I'd like to see him more from the midfield area, having a few more shots, and hopefully more goals will follow.
And two very different goals this season. The one he scored against Osasuna and the one he scored today. Very different goals. So, I mean, he can score in many ways.
No, but
Reminds
actually...
me a little like Iniesta. It's a midfield
Yeah.
attacking
Yes,
a midfield.
yes.
But
Something to
he's
do with him.
good. He
It
knows how to
does.
score.
People always compare his turn to Xavi's, but then, yeah, the way he shoots the ball, especially that goal against Osasuna. Oh, sorry. I need to sneeze. Oh, no. Okay, it would have been the first time ever on Match Center to have a sneeze live, but it went away. It went away.
Thank God. But
It came at the worst time because I was talking and I really...
I thought, like, what's going on here?
I know. But
No, and in the beginning of the game, we claimed for more efficiency. We said that we needed to be as efficient as possible. And, I mean, what can be more efficient than that goal? I mean, it was perfect.
Yeah, what a strike.
Yeah, in all aspects. It was
Not many players can do that.
No, they
He's
can't.
one of them.
Is a shot. Oh, and it's a goal by Cazorla. Who else?
Obviously. One of
We
the
said-
player to watch.
Well, we're talking
dangerous.
about long-range
Yeah.
shots, and I was just going to say, literally 5 seconds ago, while you were talking, I was thinking, we need to keep a clean sheet before half-time. Bang, Cazorla from long range, 3rd goal in the league for him. What a season he's having.
Yeah, but
Talk about
Second
Artur's
touch
goal. I
it,
mean,
right? I think their second touch it a little bit, so
yeah,
I don't know. It
it's-
feels like he could have done a little bit more, but maybe, I mean,
you do. I think it's really difficult to stop this
it's
ball.
difficult to stop, but
And-
I don't know, maybe...
he touched it like a little bit, but it was
Yeah, and he was already jumping in
Yeah,
the
no,
direction.
I think he jumped a little bit too early.
Yeah, maybe that. But because he raised his hand to reach the ball, but he
No,
was
it already gone.
falling. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know whether a little bit of swerve on the ball deceived him, but I mean,
Or maybe he didn't have like a clear line of vision, but I don't know.
But
What
it
a
was a
shame.
really good goal. I mean, it was really.
Oh, no, it's a
their stake to
sensational
stop
strike
this.
by Cazorla. Unfortunate, coming in the 43rd minute.
And my prediction is
Yeah,
gone.
my prediction is gone. I keep,
Yeah, you heard.
I
the clean
keep
sheet
betting
too.
on clean
We're
sheets.
still
It's gonna come
alive.
one
alive.
day.
I was
Come on,
about to
come on,
say,
Sam,
yeah,
come on, high five.
Yep. We're
I
still
keep
alive.
betting on clean sheets. It's
Yeah,
gonna
me
come one
too.
day.
It has got to.
So it has to.
I mean,
But that
you-
kind of goals is not an easy job, you know. It's a good kind of midfield. Like Cazorla is one of the best Spanish players in the world, so I must say you can stop that.
No
way.
It's as we
not
said,
an easy goal.
No. We said the same with Artur's goal, that it was really difficult to stop it.
Yeah.
It happened the same right now with Cazorla's one.
no added time in the first half. Barça 2, Villarreal 1. Early goals for Barça by Antoine Griezmann and Artur, but then just right before half-time, Cazorla manages to cut the distance a little bit and make it Barça 2, Villarreal 1, as I was saying. So, guys, thoughts on this first half with a very good early start from Barça?
Yeah, I mean, it was a great start. 2 goals up, and it was just unfortunate enough that we haven't gone into the break 2-0 up, because I mean, it would have gave us a lot more confidence going into the second half. Now, with the goal coming just before half time, I mean, Valverde will now go into the dressing room and he will have to rejig his team talk, because I'm sure it would have been different if it was 2-0. So yeah, I mean, it's disappointing that we've conceded right towards the end of half time, but positives to take from it is Antoine Griezmann. The link up between Messi and Griezmann has been fantastic. It's something that I want to see more of in the second half, and as well as keeping the pressure going and the momentum.
Before going to your impressions, Maya and Julia, let's see if we can hear Georgina this time, because the last time we talked to her was after a goal and we couldn't quite hear her. Georgina, are you there?
Hey, can you hear me?
We can hear you just a little bit
Hello?
better.
Yes, because I was in the stand, so I told you watching the game with my mother. But yeah, you gotta keep things professional, so I just looked at the press box. And that's where I am right now, and well, not much happened since I'm here, so I might just go back to the stand. But I'm gonna say that I really enjoyed this first half. As Sam was saying, the connection Messi-Griezmann is looking good. And getting 2 goals pretty early in the game is obviously going to, it gave the team a boost of confidence, and I hope that we can keep it through the second half.
Yeah. It's very good that we got such a good early start. Once again, similar script to the game against Valencia.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you.
Yeah, it's a similar script, I was saying, to the game against Valencia.
Yes, but it's gonna remind us of that game, especially the moments where we scored the goals. We didn't only score them, but the team was playing pretty good. I mean, you could see the connection between the players. There were really good passes among them, and yeah, it kind of reminded me of the Valencia game. I would be okay. I would try and fact to. I mean, I'm speaking with 4-1 with my prediction, but why not? I mean, I would say for that.
Yeah, my prediction's gone down the drain because I was betting on a clean sheet. Anyway, Georgina, we'll be looking to hear from you after the game, maybe even in the second half, hopefully, to celebrate another Barca goal.
Yes, I hope so. I will practice more.
We'll hear from you later, Georgina. Thank you very much.
Bye.
Okay, so Sam had given his point of view on the first half. Mai?
I'm gonna say, like, I really wish we can see this Barca playing all the time like this, like the intensity and the hunger from the first minute. And of course, like, we don't like to concede goals, but I think, like, for the second half, we have the chance to help Marc-André ter Stegen to keep the clean sheet, like, in some way, like, no more goals, just one. And see probably Ansu Fati, but I think this is the Barca we want to see. Like, everyone, like, completely in, fighting for.
And Julia, your impressions on the first half, and what do you think that Barca can change in the second half just to manage to secure these 3 points?
I agree with Maya. I like that we were in control since minute 1, and I think that's what we needed to be in the game from minute 0. And I think we got that. I was looking at the stats now, and I felt like the Barca I had in mind from what I saw was different from the ones that from the one that I read on the
stats reflect.
Yeah, it happened that when we were talking about possession, it felt like Barca had more the ball than actually than what the stats were showing. But that, I think, that claims that we agree on the same thing, that this is the Barca that we want to see. And I think that from now on, Barca need to be a little more cautious for these actions, these quick actions, like the one we've seen, nothing like minutes into the break, because I think that Villarreal is going to hold on to this. To these tiny occasions, to these quick occasions, they're going to grab any opportunity and go for it. And we need to be ready, because I think that we had the ball and we were very confident about it, and we didn't expect that they could do this to us, that they could shot and scores in.
Yeah, it was their only shot on target. It's a bit of a shame, but anyway, we'll go back to the analysis right after this video that we're going to show you now. We're going to take a little break and show you the inside images of Lionel Messi's The Best award yesterday at the Gala in Milan.
Wij liggen in Amstelveen. Ik spreek Nederlands een klein beetje.
Ja?
Ik wil...
What is it? We bumped into each other. It was just a coincidence.
Oh, okay. What was in your... Yeah, what do you shop in? No, I just... Hi, hello.
Hey.
Oh, hello. Hello.
pour descendre sur le fil. Okay, so a very special moment there for Lionel Messi, obviously becoming the best, and that excellent inside footage, exclusive images for FC Barcelona. Guys, we're going to take a quick look at the stats at halftime. I've got them on the FC Barcelona app, and they're going to come up on the screen as well. Possession has gone down. We did say that after the second goal, Villarreal was starting to have the ball a little bit more. They were looking comfortable. 51.5% for Barça, 48.5% for Villarreal, so that's basically 50-50.
Wow.
50-50. 4 shots for Barça, 6 for Villarreal. I don't know where those 6 shots come from. I can't think of them, but
I
anyway.
think it's, yeah.
2 of Barca's on target, both of them went in. 1 for Villarreal on target, that one went in as well. So maximum efficiency for both teams in regards to shots on target. We've got 304 passes for Barça, 287 for Villarreal, and our completion is close to 89%. Theirs is close to 88%, so more or less. 2 good passing teams, and it's a shame that we conceded that goal late in the first half.
I mean, it is, you know, and you can see from the stats there, the game looks as though it's gone from Barca having a lot of possession to it being even, and I touched on my analysis with pre-match, and it was. I talked about Villarreal and how many corners they tend to have in a game, and they're already up to 6, and we're only in the first half. So expect them to take that up 10 or potentially more. So it's really important that our defence is tight and compact at the back, not only at corners but throughout the rest of the second half. I mean, the first 35 minutes, if you like, was we had more of the ball, and then the later stages of the first half, 15 minutes, it was them that started to have more of the ball. So from a Barca point of view, I mean, we just need to continue what we did in the first 35 minutes, and by doing that, then more chances will open up. And
exactly. We've got news. Ousmane Dembélé is coming out in the second half. Who's he coming in for? I think it's probably Lionel Messi.
Yeah,
I'd have to receive medical attention.
Yeah.
My thoughts on that?
Well, as you say before, Robert, we're not taking any risk, right? We're just beginning the season, and right now is not the time to put him in this situation if he's not fit like 100% and he's not feeling right or okay or have any problem. It's better for him to rest and have Dembélé back, which is a good option for us too.
Hopefully nothing to be worried about, just precaution. Lionel Messi out, Ousmane Dembélé in. That is the information I'm getting anyway. I can see Griezmann, I can see Luis Suarez as well. All the rest of the substitutes making their way to the bench. And Julia, we have a few comments from the social media and lots of people telling us how popcorn is said in their countries.
Yeah, how is it said? So, first of all, in Brazil and some parts of Mozambique, they call it pipoca.
Pipoca.
I hope the pronunciation is just as I say it, because I've never been to any of these places, so I hope it's just like this. In Croatia, kokice. Kokice, yes.
In Croatia.
In Croatia. Nepal, makej. That's how they call it in Nepal. Makej.
You have 1,000 words.
No,
Yeah.
no, it's not universal.
No.
It's very curious. In Cuba, I love this one. In Cuba, it's called rosita de maíz.
Aha.
Rosita de maíz.
It's really sweet, isn't
No,
it?
well, that's fairly descriptive.
Yeah, no, it is.
It means little rows of corn.
No, and it's exactly the shape of it. And in Switzerland and Netherlands, they call it just popcorn. Just in English. Okay. So, I don't know if guys, you're listening and you're tuning in just now. We asked you before, how do you say popcorn in your language, in your country? So if you say it in any special or particular way, just say it, and we would love to learn, because we didn't know any
It
of
was
this.
Maya who raised the question.
Yeah.
I was not aware that.
No, because I was thinking about that all the time, like pochoclo, cotufa, popcorn, rosita de maíz.
Rosita de maíz.
I didn't know that it could go farther than popcorn.
Okay, the second half has started. We can confirm that Lionel Messi is not going to be playing in the second half. He will be replaced by Ousmane Dembélé. Barça already have the ball, and hopefully in about 45 minutes, 45 to 50 minutes, we can celebrate a Barça win. At the moment, we're 2-1 up with goals by Antoine Griezmann and Artur. Santi Cazorla scored for Villarreal just before half-time. So, guys, what do you think Dembélé can bring to the team with Messi out?
Pace, power, and strength. They're my three adjectives to describe, which I think he can bring into the second half. I mean, hopefully, I'd like to see the Villarreal back line troubled a lot more, especially using his pace. He can cause the likes of the defenders, Raul Albiol, who's very experienced, he can cause them problems. So I'd like to see that pace, that power, and yeah, that's what I'd like to see from him.
I would say the pace is the most. I don't know if it's the most. How can you say the good thing about Dembélé? Like he know how to play with his foot, right? Right and left, it doesn't matter. But the pace is crazy. It's like Mosquito is.
There he is. There's the pace away from one defender. The cross inside at the far post. Griezmann, he didn't connect. What a chance that Ousmane Dembélé has just created. Barca win it back thanks to good pressure by Artur and Junior Firpo. Here is Junior trying to feed Griezmann inside.
Wow, what a chance.
Yes.
French connection that I thought it would be like this, because I don't know, the French connection. You see, like since the day Griezmann arrived to the team, Dembélé was like pretty happy, you know. It seems like they're really good friends.
And Antoine Griezmann has been showed a yellow card now.
Oh.
For a late tackle. Dembélé.
Great ball in.
Yeah.
With a wonderful cross inside, and Griezmann did actually connect with his left foot. It just didn't go the right way at all.
I was just about to say, it's the foot that you would want and the ball to land on with Griezmann, and unfortunately it wasn't to be. But I mean, we've played 2 minutes of the second half, and already we've already seen that.
Oh, Villarreal with some good football here to Stegen with a save on the line of goal, and it's a corner kick because Piqué manages to clear the rebound. Cazorla knows that he's had a good chance here.
Dangerous guy.
This is a dangerous team, guys.
Yeah.
Gerrard Moreno, Chukwueze and Cazorla linking up. The shot by Cazorla fairly central, and that allowed to Stegen to save very close to the line of goal. To Stegen Airlines.
Yeah. I hear it.
It's really important now that we defend this corner well, because like I was saying, from set pieces, not only Villarreal are dangerous at set pieces, but it's really, we need to stay tight, compact, and get the ball away.
We need to have the intensity again, because I feel like after our second goal, maybe the team is not completely intense like they were before, you know? So we need to recover that.
Cross inside by Cazorla, way too long and it went out.
Yeah, I know what you mean, mate. In English, we tend to say a bit flat.
Yeah.
We want that that rhythm and that tempo, intensity to...
There it is, that's not flat. The pass inside, Artur, the flag has been raised, and Suarez will not be able to score. He was denied by Asenjo. Play was disallowed anyway, but Barça looked electric there. Long ball by Marc-Andre ter Stegen, challenged in the air by Luis Suarez. Artur brings it down on his chest, and it is offside of Luis Suarez as Artur tried to find him.
It's interesting because what I noticed straight away from the second half, as soon as the whistle went for the next period in the game, Villarreal set up to be quick out the blocks. It's like as though at half-time the manager has said to them, you know, we need to go on the attack more. We need to have more of the ball. So I noticed straight away that they pushed up the field, and by doing that, Barça can pick up these pockets, like we've said in other games, and exploit them and go into them
and definitely with the likes of Ousmane Dembélé in this second half, if Villarreal move their lines forward, well, they're definitely going to be exposed at the back.
Exactly, and we've seen it earlier on with the Dembélé ball. So
yeah, but it's good that we created an occasion so early in the second half. I mean, I don't know what Valverde must have said to them during halftime, but I would bet that it had something to do with this. With come out and give your best and don't hesitate for a minute.
There was a fire emoji there.
You're on fire. You're on fire. So you're not eating popcorn, but you are on fire. Let's see if Barça can light the game up in this second half. Here is Junior on the left. The ball switched over by Sergio Busquets. Antoine Griezmann driving inside. He's got the run of Sergio Roberto. He didn't quite see the passing lane there. Barca taking it patiently. Now on the right. Here is Dembélé. He's got two defenders on him. He is fouled. Maybe Barca can put the ball inside the box. Ontiveros having a few words with Dembélé there.
I think Dembélé was not
what
quite...
was that about? I mean, it was a clear tackle.
No. Yes.
Nothing to complain about it.
Barca played it quick and have the ball in Villarreal's final third. Junior Firpo down the left. Can he look for the cross? No. He prefers to pass it back to Sergio Busquets. That's always safe. Now things move over to the right. Here is Dembélé. He can take the defender on 1-on-1. Dembélé left, right. The cross inside. Suarez!
Come on.
Low cross by Dembélé, and Suarez with the shot. Didn't come out with any power off of his right boot, and went straight rolling into the hands of Sergio Asenjo. Two great chances created by Ousmane Dembélé.
Really good chances, and
both passes.
That's what we like to see, isn't it? You know, I mean, look at.
We want that.
He confuses defenders so much because he can play with his left, with his right. He goes to his left, then back to his right, then back to his left. I mean,
yeah.
He's like a magician, isn't he? I mean, I know Messi's the magician, but
Messi is everything.
Yeah,
everything. But yeah, no, I really like that.
Who says there can't be two magicians on a team?
Exactly.
And 3 and 4.
Do we not have an emoji with a hat? I'm sure we had a magician's hat, didn't we?
I don't know. Look for it.
I don't know.
No, maybe
take the box and look for it.
Yeah, maybe we didn't. I don't think we had a hat. Maybe we need to get one.
Yeah, we need to get new emojis.
You can draw one.
Oh, what an inside pass by Artur Melo. Luis Suarez on the edge of the box, surrounded by two players. Couldn't get it out of there. And Asenjo clears.
Well, Dembélé has been on fire.
Oh, he has been on fire, definitely. On fire, definitely.
But I don't think we do have a magician's hat.
Well, maybe we have a, I don't know.
Oh, we've got a crown.
No, but that
belongs to Messi, yeah.
I mean, especially after yesterday.
Yeah, I mean,
oh, go on.
I mean,
We don't have a god.
Can't be
in terms of headwear, we have a crown, but that one is...
we know who that one belongs to. No, unfortunately, guys, we don't have a magician's hat.
We'll ask for it.
Yeah, we will ask for it.
And guys, just so that you know, Cazorla is #1 trending topic here in Spain. Yeah.
Why?
And
why is Artur not trending topic?
It's number 15, Artur. What? And the only Barca player who's actually make it to the top 3 is Sergio Roberto.
Come on, people, get the tweets. Keep the tweets coming.
Yeah,
I think it's trending topic because actually he's doing a great performance. It's the only good thing about Villarreal
great performance
right now.
and great season.
Yeah, of course.
The run by Chukwueze down the left. Setting up Cazorla. Now Chukwueze has an opening to shoot. And that goes horribly wrong for him. Straight into the stands.
Directly to the mini study. Like,
Oh, no, exactly. Yeah, no.
I don't think that was what he was trying to do.
Don't think so either.
I mean, Chukwueze, he's one player that I mean, I would have thought he would have caused a lot more threat than he actually has so far.
Oh, wait a minute. Here's a run by Dembele inside the box. Can he cross it back? No one following.
Yeah, just touching on Chukwueze, I mean, I thought he would have produced Barca a lot more problems than what he currently has, and hopefully it stays that way.
Oh, no,
hopefully he doesn't.
Yes.
You know what I'm thinking, Robert? Like, maybe Valverde should try playing with Dembele right wing, Griezmann in the middle, and then Ansu Fati on the left.
Ansu on the left.
Pace.
Maybe,
So,
maybe I think
so that would mean Suarez is out or 4-2-3-1?
No. Suarez out.
Okay, bit of rest for Suarez.
Yes.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Even more written.
Yeah, exactly. It's interesting you say that, mate, because when we've seen...
Oh, here is Antoine Griezmann inside the box. Beautiful with the cross. And that is cleared away for a corner kick. He was looking for Luis Suarez and Antoine Griezmann to connect with that low cross.
It's coming.
You say the third is coming. Tokwe Kambi is coming for Villarreal.
It's interesting, like you said, though, mate, with that option, because we've seen Griezmann earlier on in the season playing that number 9 role, and you know, with
But
Messi's
it's not
absence,
actually a number 9.
No, he's
but
not.
he played like easily in the center, you know,
Yeah.
like up front, like
The
help.
cross by Artur, guys. Oh, Piqué looking for the header. Couldn't quite get there.
And you have the pace with these two guys, right and left.
Well, the good thing is, May, that mine and your predictions can still happen.
3-1 and
4-1.
Okay.
You know, are the only ones who.
You know that
Ansu Fati's
We're the optimistic ones who
We
want
are.
clean sheets, and we don't get them.
No, I'm
We're frustrated
optimistic.
by that. One day, I'm never gonna place in a bet that doesn't have a clean sheet.
Just as you now don't come here without your avocado socks.
There they are.
Ah.
Still there. But I have been, or they have been threatened.
They have.
Said yes, they have
Maybe-
been threatened.
Maybe someone have cursed them.
I don't know. I mean, I'm being told in my ear, maybe it's the last day. No, it's not going to be the last day because we're going to win today, and avocado socks are going to remain.
Maybe
as
we have to
kings
change them
of
for this season.
Wins.
I don't like
No.
apple socks
Or new avocado socks.
or new avocado socks.
Maybe it's just that these are like kind of running out of power.
Yeah, maybe these ones were.
There's a birthday coming up.
And here is your suggestion.
When is your birthday?
Oh no, it's in a few weeks still.
October, right?
October, yeah.
You're
yeah.
one of-
Same as mine. Yeah.
October.
Yeah, you were
You're October as well.
Yeah,
No.
mid-March.
March. Okay. No, Sarah's
Sarah's October,
I
and
think.
then Mario, and then Tanya. Well,
Everyone
here in Match
in
Center
the
is
show, except for
October.
Mai.
March.
You're the exception that confuses.
No, why do you have to be different?
I don't know why. I don't have an explanation.
Anyway, yes, maybe.
Talking of birthdays, it's my nephew's birthday today, and I've not even
Oh,
wished him happy birthday.
what?
Well,
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to my nephew Harrison. He is 20.
Harrison.
Yeah, he's 20 today, so I hope you've had a great day. And
20 years old.
You need
Yeah,
to
yeah.
you need to explain this, Sam.
What?
Because of
the same.
no, yeah, he's my nephew. Yeah,
Okay.
it's a long story. I'll mention that after the show.
Okay.
When we're off camera.
Great.
Okay, but he is your nephew and he's 20 years old. So happy birthday, Harrison. Happy birthday.
Happy
20
birthday,
today.
yeah.
Hopefully a Barca win for him. So. Yeah.
I was hoping for a little kid, like 4 years old.
No.
Yeah, me
Hey,
too.
20. It's a good age, actually.
Well, actually, he's a lot taller than me as well. So.
Okay, that's better.
57th minute. Julia, what's going on social media?
Yeah, I was going to ask you if you're ready for a quick trip around the world.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah?
Always.
Okay. So get ready because we have people following us from Somalia. Fartun Amin is watching us from Somalia. Eduardo Firmino from Angola. Omega Hamid watching live from Germany. AB Sheikh, it's 12:30 in the morning. I'm in India. Jessica Araf, I'm from Bangladesh. Good luck, Barcelona. We love you. And I love Messi. Yeah, of course, you love Messi.
course,
We all
yeah,
do.
who doesn't?
We all do.
Is there anyone in the world who doesn't?
No, I hope not. Then
Crazy.
no, it must be.
I
Then
know a
there's-
few,
yeah.
but doesn't matter.
Yeah, but they
You know?
Real Madrid.
You don't
No,
have to
you-
mention it.
Yeah, but these kind of people, like, they don't even have any excuse to say Messi's not the best. So,
They just want to be different from the rest.
yeah,
Right?
exactly.
Okay, and then we have Haroldo from Denver, USA, and Marco who sends greetings from Finland.
Oh, nice.
Nice place, yeah.
I really want to go there.
Yeah, me too. I haven't been. I have been
Yeah,
to
I've been to
Norway, but
Finland.
not
You?
Years ago. Yeah, going back years ago.
And how was it?
cold.
Yeah, it was cold.
You were saying Denver, USA. It's kind of a weird one for people in USA today because obviously it's a working day, a Tuesday. So lots of people maybe in the office watching or watching us because they can't watch the game, hopefully, or trying to at least listen to us and keep track of what's going on. 2-1 to Barça at Camp Nou at the moment, guys. Nothing much has happened in the second half, but we'll keep you informed if you are watching from the USA or anywhere around the globe.
We love to hear all the places you're from.
Yeah, as always, it's great, isn't it, to know that we have such a big, massive fan base
It's
from all
incredible.
over the globe. And
Across inside by Chukwueze.
Yeah, I thought Frankie de Jong warming up.
warming
Yeah,
up.
really?
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe he's the second substitution for Barca. Let's just remind the fans that Messi has been replaced by Ousmane Dembélé. Hopefully,
I mean, it was gone and
precaution.
told. It's Frankie de Jong. We don't have anyone else like that
We have
at
another
the bench.
player on the bench. We've got Sam May here. So that can't be him warming up.
But he's not that tall.
yeah, I'm not that tall.
Sorry.
Yeah.
So it probably has to be Frankie de Jong.
No, but it's true. I have to say that your hair today looks more
like Frankie
like
style.
Frankie's. It does.
Okay.
It's a bit different today, and you look more like him. But it's a good thing.
Yeah, no, that's...
Do you play like him, though?
Well, no, not quite. No,
You have
that's
a
the
ball, you
problem.
can
That's
show
the
it.
problem. I might have the similar hair, but unfortunately, my attributes as a player are just don't. Yeah, they just don't hit Frankie's standards. So.
Let's leave it that way,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Here is Ousmane Dembélé inside the box. Oh, finding Antoine Griezmann on the edge. Griezmann looked like he could go for the shot, but he preferred to pass to Artur Melo. Here's Sergi Roberto. Griezmann. Barca on the right. Dembélé. Semedo making the run. Can he force the corner kick? At least no, it's going to be a goal kick.
Robert, I have something to tell you.
Oh, what?
I have information that in YouTube, people is commenting your avocado socks.
Ah, wonderful. The winning socks, guys. Avocado socks. Come on. Who doesn't like them?
If you have a job interview, just wear avocado socks for good luck.
You're gonna have luck.
Yeah, you should have.
Avocados, guys. I mean, they're good for you, nutritious. They look good on socks. They helped us win the league last year, so
yeah, they taste good as well.
There's
they taste good.
Yeah.
No, they're good in salads.
It's like Messi. There's nothing wrong about avocados.
Nothing, absolutely.
Robert, I just figured out, like, my uncle and my aunt are right now at
Your
the
uncle
Camp Nou.
Ernesto Valverde, who's on the bench?
No, the other uncle.
Ah, okay.
Ernesto is on the bench as always, but my other uncle is at the Camp Nou right now with my aunt.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're watching the game.
Well, the game's gone a bit quiet in the second half. I'm sure they enjoyed the beginning of it. Is it the first time that they've gone?
No.
Oh, no.
No. 1,000 times.
Ah, okay.
Actually, they went to the 6-2 against Real Madrid.
Oh.
At the Bernabeu.
Wow.
They were the only ones celebrating around Real Madrid fans. And they were like, they put out like glasses
That
and
must
stuff.
have been the best experience ever.
For sure.
One of my favourite all-time games, that 2-6 win at the Santiago Bernabeu. Sergio Roberto off, Frankie de Jong on. That is the second substitution for Barca. Earlier on, at the beginning of the second half, Ousmane Dembélé came on for Lionel Messi. Really applause?
Yes.
Yeah,
I was
right.
thinking the same. I think everyone loved Frankie de Jong since minute one.
Yeah.
He's doing a great job. Great job.
Yeah, he's a terrific signing, and what an outstanding player.
Villarreal now with possession. Also trying to push them back. Inside is Santi Cazorla. Oh, inside the box. He's found Chukwueze. The shot by Chukwueze well blocked by Piqué and Langley. They still keep it alive now. This is a Gambi with the crossback. Piqué intercepts and clears. What a crucial block there with Piqué and Langley putting their bodies in, just close down the space.
Putting their bodies on the line, that's what we like to see from our two centre-backs. They did it there, and to stop one of, with especially one of the most informed players in Europe at this moment in time, Chukwueze. You know, a lot's been said about him, the young Nigerian, linked with a move to the Premier League in the summer. I know Manchester United and Liverpool were potentially interested in him, so it's good to see our defenders.
De Jong with the easy passing forward to Artur. He's going to go to the right for Ousmane Dembélé. The cross inside, didn't quite connect with the Suarez run. All cleared away by Pau Torres. Straight into the stands, throw in for Barça, but you can see how well Frenkie de Jong and Artur get along. Easy passing, guys.
Yeah, I mean, you look at, you think about Barca's midfield in a few years' time, and you think of Artur and Frenkie de Jong, the two.
Oh, here is de Jong inside the box. He didn't know quite what to do, whether to go for Griezmann or Suarez, and then he just went for the worst option, which was to give the ball away.
Isn't that an offside?
Stiggin has to come out of his box to head the ball away out for a throw-in, as Chukwueze was making the run again. Well, we were saying that he hadn't been all that involved in the first half. Second half.
Oh, this head. Nice one, Ter Stegen.
Bit of a threat. Yeah, Ter Stegen with a nice clearance there, diving in to head it away.
Out of the box, yeah.
Yeah, it's like as though the manager has, at half-time has said, you know, we want to see the likes of Chukwueze more on the ball, and that's exactly what we're seeing. You know, we're coming up to midway through the second half. We just need to, for me,
I'd feel a lot more confident if we scored. Here is Santi Cazorla with inside run. Piqué with some good defending, managing to get the ball out of a dangerous area. Cazorla with those inside runs, guys.
Oh my God.
You know, you think of it, and you know, you look at Cazorla and you think, you know, 30, I think 33 years of age, and he's still producing runs like that. You know.
It's a high level.
Yeah.
Like, every time it's a high level.
Here's Ousmane Dembélé. He caused some damage here. No, that pass looking for Frenkie de Jong wasn't all that accurate, and Villarreal can bring the ball out. Good pressure there by Frenkie de Jong and Gerrard Piqué. Win the ball back for Barca. On the right-hand side, here is Frenkie again. Dembélé inside. Here is Ousmane. He's inside the box. Little shimmy there to try to get away from the defense. Couldn't quite do it. Griezmann fighting for it. Villarreal bring it out comfortably. 65 minutes in this second half. Now Villarreal in transition. Here is Gerrard Moreno driving down the middle. He's got options on the right and the left. Here goes the ball to Toko Ekambi on the left. Ekambi looking for an opening. Can he shoot? The shot bounces off of the right leg of Nelson Semedo, I believe, and it's going to be a corner kick for Villarreal. We need to be careful with these transitions.
We do.
We can see Villarreal's the switch in the play. They're going from left to right, and they're causing us a lot of problems on the wings.
Moi Gomez is the player who's going to come in for Villarreal, their second substitution. Don't know who's going to be taken off. I mean, because Chukwueze and Cazorla are two names that come to mind, and they're both having amazing performances. Cazorla's going to cross the ball inside from the right. There goes the cross by Santi Cazorla. Barca clear. Oh, and Dembele's going to be able to run for it. No, it goes out for a throw-in.
It's interesting to see whether Villarreal actually take off. Oh no,
oh, Gerrard Moreno.
Wow.
Yeah, that really surprises me, because that's really. I mean, that of course that's great
touches,
for us, but
he hasn't had many touches.
No, he has not. And actually, at first, I thought he would be more threat than Cazorla, and actually it was the other way around. I mean, both players were really dangerous.
Yeah, at the start,
dangerous, but
exactly, Julia. At the start of the game, you would have said, you know, Gerrard Moreno, you would have expected to have more of an influence from a Villarreal perspective. However, I mean, I'm still. I mean, it's great for us that he's gone off. Because, but however, I'm quite surprised that he's actually gone off, because he's one of those players who can come out the blue with and
the goal.
The goal, exactly. So it's quite surprising. I would have thought potentially that the manager would have gone for potentially taking a defender off and bringing a more attacker on to ideally, because obviously they're 2-1 down and they need to try and find another goals.
Yeah.
Maya, why are you so happy? Why are you smiling?
Ansu Power is coming. He's warming up. I saw him. I'm really not next to Valverde. Like, watching all the lines and say like,
I love
warming
the
up.
confidence we're having in this young
Frankie?
lad.
Oh, see.
Guys, a bit of a recap with stats. So this is per FC Barcelona app. The ball goes out for a throw-in, so it's a good time to do this now. 54% possession for Barça, having produced 5 shots, 3 of them on target. Villarreal have had 9 shots in total. 2 of them have gone on target. Ter Stegen having to make 1 save to deny Cazorla. The other one did go in. It was the goal. 468 completed passes with a passing accuracy of 87.6%. The shot saved by Ter Stegen there. Moy Gomez with the shot, and Ter Stegen secure there to produce the save. So if Ansu's coming on, debate.
Who's going? I already have my answer.
Oh yeah, you
know
did say Luis Suarez before.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with I think it's Suarez.
Yeah, I have to agree. I have to agree with both of you. I think for me, it's got to be Suarez. I mean, for me, you have to leave Griezmann on, especially the fact that he got his goal and the fact that
he's doing a great job.
He's here now. Here he is, down the left, long ball by Luis Suarez, the wonderful long ball there to connect with the run of Griezmann down the left. He's had to wait for options, and now Villarreal are structured in defence. See more of this from Barca, just moving the ball around from one side to the other. Oh, an inside pass by Frenkie de Jong, trying to look for Artur, and you don't usually see that. De Jong making a mistake on the pass.
No. no, we're used to him making all the passes.
No, I'm for sure it's gonna be just
20 minutes remaining. Thoughts, guys? Are we scoring another?
We are.
Who is scoring
We're gonna
it?
score twice.
To the 4-1. And one is coming from Ansu Fati.
Yes. Ansu Fati and Dembélé. Could be a 1.
Okay,
That would be great.
Dembélé knows what it is to score against Villarreal. He did it 2 seasons ago, and it was quite a goal.
Yeah.
I mean, this man just on screen as well, PK, is in that man who also knows how to find the back of the net against Villarreal. But having said that, I mean, we need. Right now, I will take a goal from anyone as long as we get the 3rd goal, because it's important.
Twice,
yeah, exactly.
Sam, twice.
Yeah.
2
No, but 1 goal
yeah,
pushes
okay.
them away. That's true. Because if Villarreal manages to score another one, then it's a draw, and then everything gets a little bit more complicated. But if we score 1, there will be again 2 goals away from us, and I think the game will turn up into something different than what we're seeing until now.
A yellow card for Anguissa.
Are you ready, guys, to hear some more comments from our fans? Okay, so Vincent Jr. says, thank you very much, Barcelona, for making my day.
Oh.
Yeah, then there's Emilson Boca, thank you, Barcelona, Messi, Griezmann, Artur for these goals, love from Mozambique. Then there's Rohamud Hassan, who actually thinks the same way as Sam May. Messi is the football magician. You said it before.
Yeah, did say it.
Yeah, and then there's another comment I would like to say, because there's Buldeng. I am not the Barca fan, but I predict they will be the next Champions League winners.
Ooh.
No, and I like that. I like it when it comes from people who...
Oh, here is a cross by Firpo inside. De Jong now. De Jong couldn't quite shoot, and now he has to look for Dembélé on the right.
It's coming. Definitely coming.
Yeah, I was thinking like, come on.
Here he is, De Jong again, looking for a pass. Got Dembélé wide. Dembélé back to Frenkie de Jong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 Villarreal players defending, and only a Cambi a bit further away. You were saying, Julia, sorry.
No, I said that I love these comments that come from people.
Oh,
come on.
Start talking, because we'll have to interrupt again.
Yeah, we'll do that. I will do that.
It was an interesting
If it's
one.
for
It
good
turned.
reason.
We were getting excited. The pass by Langley, but then the ball went a bit too long, and it was taken away from him.
No, I'm going to recap. Buldeng said, I'm not a Barca fan, but I predict they will be the next Champions League winners. So I like it when it comes from people who are not actually Barca supporters, because I think it's like admitting that they're the best team in Europe. And I think it's more valuable when
coming from opponents.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting because in England, I've seen the favourites for the Champions League this season are Manchester City. However, I don't believe that will happen. I don't, because a lot of pressure is on Pep Guardiola to deliver, and Manchester City have won the Premier League twice in a row. They're going for their they're going for their number 3 this season, and fans don't want that. Fans would sooner, from Manchester City perspective, they want to win the Champions League.
Here's Semedo inside the box. Can he cross it in? No, it's a corner kick.
Far too much pressure on them.
Pep always says that whenever they're celebrating something, even if it's La Liga or anything, they ask him, and when are you bringing us the Champions League title?
Yeah,
when are you bringing us that cup? And
Yeah.
he's like, come on, guys, we've achieved all of this. Let's celebrate this. Let's embrace it. And everyone wants.
We're second.
Yeah.
We're second, and then the current European champions, Liverpool, are third.
Crossed by Dembélé, looking for the head of Clement Langlais. De Jong's going to recover on the edge of the box. Now Suarez on the left. Can he cross? Can he look for his own shot? Here is Suarez trying to get away from defenders. Ball taken away from him. And now Villarreal managed to force a throw in. So Barca are second in the odds for the Champions League. We'll talk about that more when we face Inter Milan. We're doing Champions League games this year, guys, on Match Center. We're facing Inter Milan next week in
Wednesday.
8 days.
Yeah.
In 8 days.
Be another exciting game, and
at home.
At home as well.
Home.
You know,
Yes.
Home debut in the Champions League.
Yeah.
Looking for our first win after drawing in Dortmund. Villarreal are going to make their
Bacca.
third substitution with Carlos Bacca coming on, so another striker. Have to see who's taken off. Maybe this time Chukwueze.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see. I mean, I think it will be Samuel Chukwueze. I think Carlos Bacca.
Maya's excited again, Sam.
Valverde was calling Ansu. Ansu! Ansu! So he's coming in. Yes. Yeah? What you were saying?
Okay,
Well,
so you had Suarez. Julia, you had Suarez. Sam, you had?
Yeah,
I
Suarez.
had.
I think it's going to
The
be
first
Suarez
goal?
as well. No. For who's coming? Who Ansu's going to be
Oh
replacing?
yeah, it's got to be 110% Suarez for me.
Okay, so it's unanimous
Okay.
Suarez, so that means that Antoine Griezmann will be replaced. Here is Dembélé on the right, trying to force his
It
way in. The
could
cross
be.
bounces off of the Villarreal defence, corner kick to Barca.
It could be that Griezmann does go off. However, I think if it was me, personally, I would take off Suarez and keep Griezmann on, especially the fact that he scored and the goals give him a lot of confidence.
And he's having chances.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean,
Give it a try.
yeah,
Let him.
I think Suarez would be the best option to make way for Ansu Fati. So we'll wait and see what happens.
Can you imagine that? Ansu and Dembélé?
Ooh, lightning. Here is Frenkie de Jong looking for Dembélé at the far post. There goes the cross. The assistant referee raises his flag and it's going to be offside. So Villarreal recover the ball there.
You say Griezmann, Robert?
No, I said Suarez. I mean, the four of us think that it's Suarez means that Griezmann is going to be the one replaced.
Okay.
That's my logic. Because as a journalist, we're always we're getting too knowledgeable and opinionated.
Yeah.
Cazorla.
Cazorla is the man taken off.
Oh, everyone's
And
applauding.
Camp Nou applauding Cazorla for that performance, the goal and the performance. I mean,
Amazing.
wonderful gesture by the Camp Nou fans applauding Cazorla. And I think it is going to be Luis Suarez. Oh, we
Yes.
were right. We were right.
Yes.
So, third
No, I know too
substitution.
much my uncle. It's like, we're family, and we think the same. The one who had to go off, and now it's the time to see Dembélé and Ansu Fati on the same
Luis
day.
Suarez taken off. And Ansu Fati is going to get about 13 minutes plus added time of play. So guys, what a way to shift things compared to previous seasons. Messi taken off, obviously, because of precaution, and Suarez taken off with 3 minutes remaining. I think that's good. I mean, in my opinion, they don't have to play every single minute of the season.
No.
They need their rest as well. They're my age. I get tired, so they probably get tired.
Yeah.
They probably get a little bit more tired than you, Robert.
Yeah, probably.
But how old are you, Robert?
I'm 31. And I'm going to be 32 next month.
Okay.
I'm from 1987, the best year, Lionel Messi.
Oh, actually,
Suarez,
it is the best generation, right?
Gerard Piqué, yeah.
La Masia.
The success
Pedro
generation.
Rodriguez.
But
as
what
well.
about you?
Yeah, I know, I didn't make it. I pursued another career to be able to comment their games.
Okay.
Took me a while, but I got there.
Okay.
And it feels good now, doesn't it?
Feels good and probably less tiring.
Yeah, probably. Probably.
And a lot less skill demanded of it. Here is Ansu Fati making a run forward. Come on, Ansu. Here we go. Ansu finds Antoine Griezmann. Oh, it's inside the box. Ansu goes over the crossbar, and it was offside anyway.
Okay.
Wow.
Oh.
What a way to make an impression there.
Yeah, what an impact from the man.
You see?
He always does this. He comes out to the pitch and then he does his magic.
Wonderful. That was offside. Only
a leg.
Yeah.
Yeah, what an impact straight away.
You see him come out and looking for it.
I love it.
That smile.
Yeah,
but he came out the other day against Granada and he was the bravest of them all.
Yeah, you're right.
Looking and looking for it, and we can see it again now.
Yesterday, the journalists were asking Messi about Ansu.
Okay.
And he said, like, it's impressive. Since day one, they started in the training session, he was shocked. Like, it's full of talent, and he's for sure one of the greatest players we will see in the future. So, if Messi said that,
it's true. It has to be true.
The word of God. Here is Ansu Fati on the left. He's got space to run at the defender. Ansu inside the box. Oh, a good link up with Junior Firpo. I think the ball was going to Antoine Griezmann. Back heel pass to Ansu. Ansu can shoot with his left. The shot goes wide.
Wow.
Twice. In 1 minute.
Quick succession, yeah.
Come on.
This lad.
Wow. This guy is the best in a few years, for sure. Well, never years, but...
I mean, you talk about confidence.
He shot with his left.
Yeah.
I mean, confidence, swagger. It's like as though there's no pressure on him. He just goes and
he's been on the field
Seems
for
like he's
3 minutes.
He just expresses himself. Yeah. He makes it look so easy.
He does.
Look at that.
Ansu is on fire. Ansu power. Oh, what a lovely little touch by Artur through the legs of the defender. Artur looking for options. He's run out of them. He's surrounded by 2 defenders, 3.
Yeah, we can see there.
There he is. Ansu on fire. Exactly.
On fire.
Barça are going to recover the ball.
It feels like he changed the game.
No. He's made it more exciting.
Yeah. We can't rest. I mean, I don't even try to say something because I know that if I say something, he will do something and then we will have to stop. So it's like we're all the time. I really feel the goal is excited.
Exactly. He's breathed more life into the game in the final remaining, 10 minutes and.
Bit of a replay there for the Artur nutmeg on Iborra. Just over 8 minutes remaining of regulation time. Junior Firpo was shown a yellow card for the replay we just saw. He took down a Villarreal player on the run. Here is Ansu. He's got 2 on him. He can pass it back to Junior Firpo. There goes the ball. I feel a lot better. Score a 3rd goal.
Yeah. For sure it's coming. I feel it.
Here he is. Come on, Ansu. Down the left. 1-on-1. Ansu looking for an opening. Oh, is that a penalty?
On referee.
Come on.
He was taken down. It's going to have to be reviewed. It's going to have to be reviewed.
Is it? It is.
To me, it looked like it was a penalty.
For sure.
Okay, so he's 1-on-1 with Ruben Peña. Back heel. No, don't know. He goes down a bit too easily, maybe. Let's see. Well, this is a good perspective.
Nah, for me.
No.
It looked from the first angle. It looked out straight away a penalty, but no.
There is contact between 2 legs, but there's not an action of.
It's not enough, I don't think.
No.
Oh, he's not going to call it.
He's not going to call it. It's being reviewed.
Because making friends. Yeah.
BK making friends with the referee. Yes.
As always.
It's the captain, right? Or no, Busquets?
Busquets is the captain today, yes.
Today, yes.
Yeah, no penalty.
Okay.
So it's still Barça 2, Villarreal 1. Long ball headed away by Gerrard Piqué. You guys as nervous as I am?
Yeah.
But I think the 3rd's coming, for sure.
It feels like
it. Really, for me, it's really important that we try and carve out that 3rd goal.
Yeah. And you need that.
Yeah,
No.
especially
It's
with
a
only 7
dangerous
minutes to
result.
go and plus injury time.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna do a little recap, the last one of our fans, of where they're watching us from. It's gonna be a little bit long, so if you see something, just interrupt me, okay?
I will interrupt as I always do.
I don't want to let
Hopefully
anyone.
it will be for a goal, Julia.
Yeah, I hope so too.
Awesome.
Okay, we have Leonardo Saitus watching us from Amazonia, Cyrus from Liberia, Rafael from Mexico, Luan is watching live from Ghana, Romeo Martinez from Ecuador, Valenzuela from Dubai, Tahir Sabit from Norway, good luck Barça, Feraydom from Afghanistan, then there's Daniel from Nigeria, Omar from Argentina, Antonio from Portugal, Sofia from La Patagonia. It's like, it gets better.
Yeah, I'm being told that I need to turn this around. Sorry for interrupting.
Yeah.
That was not the reason I wanted.
But
I wanted
no.
to interrupt for a goal, but
I know, but I have one comment left, and it's the best one. Bibas Paudel, lots of love from Nepal. 37 of us are watching here. We love Barça, and we love your commentary. Forza Barça.
I love them. I love them.
Thank
I don't know
you.
if it's the
We
same
love
as
you.
that were watching us last year.
Yeah. He always left
We
messages.
love them.
I know
especially
him.
You know it. Okay.
I do. I'm always reading comments from
We love
Bibas Paudel. I mean, I know his name already, so he.
We love it. 37 today. Okay. Are they going to gather to watch us on Saturday? I
hope
want
so.
to know. I want to know if
Yeah.
they're watching us on
Wednesday,
Saturday. Getafe
anytime.
Barça. It's going to be a tough game away
You
from
can't
home.
miss it. Yeah.
And send in a comment. What's his name? Sorry.
Bibas Paudel.
Okay, send in a comment and let us know if you're going to be watching us on Saturday. How many of you? Where you're watching us? Send us a picture. Send us a picture.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, we'd love to
Of
see
all of
Love
you.
that. Yeah,
Don't know how that would happen, but we'll find a way.
we will.
Junior, right?
Yes.
Here is Ansu Fati. Ansu Fati inside the box. Oh, tried to go in between two and the ball was taken away from him.
Yeah, I mean, now at the business end of the game, it's all about game management. It's all about seeing the game out. You know, hopefully we can get that third goal. However, it's not about going gung ho. It's about, you know, keeping our shape, and by doing that, we'll get the victory. But we just need to.
But in
to
the
manage
last
what
10
we're
minutes,
doing.
I'm seeing Junior Firpo going up like Jordi Alba, like looking for cross, looking for Ansu Fati, like doing more an attacking game. So I really like that.
And I think it's also about mind, this last few minutes. It's about having control and about being focused, not only physically and in the pitch, but also in your head. Having things straight on their minds and then.
Well, we'll see that now. I mean, now 4 minutes of regulation time to go.
Yeah.
It's time to be focused.
It is, it is, it is. Oh, and guys, just so you know, I have a stat here, 70,300 attendance today at Camp Nou.
Yeah.
So
Well, that's good for a Tuesday.
No,
Yeah.
absolutely. It's
Everyone has
very
to work
crowded
for
there.
it.
I mean, maybe people in America are saying, so what, a Tuesday? They get NBA games on Tuesdays. They get games all throughout the week. We're not used to this, guys.
No.
We get games, well, we do get games on Tuesdays and Thursdays and Wednesdays when it's Champions League, but we don't normally get La Liga games in between.
Actually, this
week.
is the first one during
First
this
one.
season. It's the first one during the week.
You get like 3 or 4 throughout the whole season.
Yeah.
Midweek games.
But the good thing is that we're back on Saturday.
We're back on Saturday, exactly.
Yes.
Oh, here is a good opportunity for Barça. Griezmann down the middle. He's got Dembélé to the right, who
what
couldn't
a
quite
ball that
connect
would
with the
have
pass, and he was offside anyway.
Robert's getting nervous, don't you
getting
see
very
that?
nervous.
Do you want to go out and play? I see you
No,
practice.
I don't.
No, no.
I just want,
Yeah,
I just want Barca to score a third goal.
Little one.
That would be
I think it's because of Dembélé. He has a long leg, you know? He was just right here, but the leg was on the other side.
Barca win it back. Here is Junior Firpo, Ansu.
Yeah, I've
Now
really
taking his time.
Really been impressed with Ansu Fati. His introduction since coming on, you know, his blistering pace, and he's shown again, you know, why he is being involved in first team action.
No.
And he's
totally justified.
For a 16-year-old to come on, and it's I just
and
find
he's like
it
that, like it's so
astonishing
easy.
Yeah,
you know? Like playing at the Camp Nou next to the best players in the world, and it makes it like nothing's happened.
Exactly.
Like he's so good, so good. But we need to be careful because people is pretending like you have to give some more, but
Yeah.
at the same time it's too soon.
Exactly.
You
Yeah.
know, it's just 16 years old.
Yeah,
So be careful.
Yeah, it's about looking after him and
Yeah.
maturing him to make sure that he's
Finding his role on the team and be comfortable.
Exactly.
Step by step.
Here is Ansu Fati driving forward. He's got an option to the left. Oh, he's taken down, and there's going to be a free kick. So he's creating free kicks as well.
He has a yellow card.
On the edge of the box.
Albiol. Yes.
He's driving forward, went for the pass towards his left,
It's
and
not
then
even, no. I mean,
Albiol kind of lunged in and Ansu bashed in.
top.
Who's going to take it?
Griezmann should be.
Well, Griezmann's a left footer, so Suarez is off the pitch, Messi's off the pitch. Could be Griezmann.
Piqué?
No, I think it's Frankie. Oh no, Piqué.
Piqué. I don't think so. I hope it's Griezmann.
This would be the first time ever.
But he's good in the
No,
free kicks.
he's talking to.
I hope so.
I think
Can
so.
you imagine?
I
free kick goal?
Hey, what? I'm being serious. No, because if you think about it, I think it's great to see a defender. I've seen it before.
I'm going crazy if this goes in.
No, I would go for Piqué as
If
well.
Griezmann scores, I'm going crazy anyway, but...
No, it's Piqué.
What?
Oh my
crossbar.
Good.
Did that hit the crossbar?
No, I think he saved it. I think he pushed. It looked like it did.
So
hit the bar,
close.
You know, he
Oh my
saved
God.
it.
Why have
I
we
think
never
he
seen
palmed it
Piqué
away.
take a free kick?
Yeah, that.
But
What a chance there for Barca.
yellow card for who?
Yellow card for Sergio Busquets. He's not happy about it.
Oh.
For tugging the shirt of, I think it was a Cambi.
Wow.
How much added time, guys? We're going to know.
I'm going to
in
go
a
for
few
3.
seconds.
I'm
Three.
surprised.
I'm gonna go for 2.
For 2.
I'm going for 3. 3 is normal.
Yeah.
So,
But-
yeah, it is 3. It is 3. There were 5 substitutions made in the second half because the Dembele-Messi one doesn't count.
Wow.
And that free kick by Gerrard Piqué was punched away by Sergio Asenjo. It looked like it bounced off of the crossbar. It wasn't actually the crossbar. It was Asenjo who punched it away. It was going in.
Yeah, but do you think someday Griezmann's gonna shot any free kick here?
Well, that wasn't. I don't think it was a good enough angle for him there. I mean,
Yeah. I think he's really.
we're used to seeing Lionel Messi shoot from there, but that's not the norm.
No, it's not.
Left-footed players don't shoot from there,
Yeah.
and right-footed players don't shoot from.
If you have a Griezmann on the pitch and you have a Piqué, it's like, if it's up to me, I prefer like.
Oh, Frankie with a little roulette there. 1-2 with Ansu Fati. Ansu away from the defender. Here we go. Ansu and De Jong. He's already assisted De Jong earlier, and then Ansu tried to look for the run of Dembele at the far post. Barca are going to keep it alive, even though the ball was headed away. Here is Dembele. Dembele, Artur. Is he going to keep it on the right? Yes. Here is Griezmann, switching it over to the left. Junior Firpo brings it down. Here is Junior, inside, Frankie. Oh, a bad pass back to Sergio Busquets, and now Villarreal have a chance to go out in transition. Good interception by Clement Langlais. It was 2 against 4.
Right, now for me, we need to just keep hold of the ball.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, good little...
keep hold of the
move by
ball.
Salido.
A minute and a half, and it's done.
Yeah.
I'd be happy to celebrate a goal, though. But yes, we do need to keep the ball. Here is Frankie de Jong driving forward. De Jong, he's got Griezmann to the right. Oh, the pass goes inside to Dembele, who can't control the ball. Villarreal are running out of ideas.
And out of time as well.
Out of time as well, but, I mean, they've sent the ball straight out for a throw-in. Wonderful football from Frankie de Jong and Ansu Fati as we get the replays from the previous roulette and move from Ansu Fati.
Yeah.
1 minute remaining.
Like smiling, like, wow.
Yeah,
It's all about these 3 points.
Yeah, just keep hold of the ball and...
Do the third.
Yeah. Here is...
Come on, guys, it's
Here is
easy.
Junior.
Come on.
Inside Artur. Good little turn by Artur Melo to keep the ball safe. Griezmann. Barca moving forward. Here is Frankie de Jong. Griezmann in the middle. Griezmann. He had the run of Artur, but preferred to keep the ball safe. Here is de Jong.
Yeah, I like the way Barca are knocking the ball just around. They're not going... For me now, it's what I call game management.
Pass by Dembele. So now 15 seconds remaining. Do you think we can get a chance in 50 seconds, or are they gonna...
Everything's
I need
possible.
to.
I would just say keep hold of the ball and
finish
take
like
it.
Well, it looks like they're going for it now. Here is Ousmane Dembele. Griezmann's
oh.
inside the box. Can he shoot? Shot by Griezmann! Over the crossbar. And that's how the game ends.
Yes.
Finally, 3 points.
That's
3
all
points,
what matters,
guys.
3 points.
Good effort by the Barca players. All the action in regards to goals happening in the first half with Antoine Griezmann and Artur scoring for Barça and Santi Cazorla cutting the distance for Villarreal. The final result in this one is Barça 2, Villarreal 1. 3 very important points, especially coming off of that defeat against Granada. Maya, you go first.
If you ask me, I'm going to say the same as the beginning. Like, actually, we're really strong at home. Everyone knows this. Villarreal is not an easy team. They're not, but for me, they're one of the best teams in La Liga right now. So I'm going to say I'm really happy for these 3 points. I think that the team did a great job today, great performance with up and downs. But in the end, we won this. We have the 3 points, and we have to look forward for Saturday.
Sam.
Just reiterating what May's just said. I mean, I said in my notes at the start of the game about keeping that clean sheet. Unfortunately, we didn't get that today, but what's important is we got the win, and you know, that's the 3 points is all what matters. I was really impressed with Antoine Griezmann today. I thought, you know, the link up with Messi before Messi went off,
and his
injured,
goal.
and his goal, of course, you know, headed in from an acute angle to score. I thought it was great. Overall, satisfying performance, and I think it gives us confidence going into the game against Granada at the weekend.
Julia.
Yeah, I agree. This was a very important match. As you said, we came from a defeat, and actually this week we had two games, 2 opportunities to achieve the 6 points, to get them, and to get up a little bit in La Liga. I think that today it's actually funny because regarding the stats, it's not, I would say, and at least until we last checked that, it's not the best stat that we've seen this season during the games they've played. But to me, it's been one of the best performances. I was absolutely forgetting those 5-1, 5-2 here at home, because it's what Mai said here at home, and what Sam said here at home. We're unbeatable, but
we're unbeatable at the moment.
We need to translate this and to turn it around and to be unbeatable away from home, and we can do it. I mean, we've seen how these players are doing, how they play. It's amazing, and I think that once they start playing all together, not once, not 15 minutes during one game, and then 5 during the other, and then 30 during the other. Once they start playing 60 minutes, 70, we will see what we are waiting.
Well, we've got Georgina on the phone now, so let's hear her impressions. Georgina, a good win,
Yes,
3 points.
Robert. Yes, and there are good things about the game. When we were talking after Granada, we were all a bit upset, but I think there are good things about this match. Let me start with Arthur and De Jong. I mean, all of them together. The connection, I mean, it's just magical. Arthur is performing outstanding, but when you add De Jong to him, I can't wait for the season to develop and see what these guys have to offer, because it's so promising.
No, they definitely link up well together with Sergio Busquets in the mix as well there in midfield. All the action in regards to goals happening in the first half. It went a bit quiet in the second, especially, or at least up until Ansu made an appearance on the field.
Yes, it's true that the team started really strong with a lot of power. We went to halftime just after that Cazorla goal, and everything was a bit going down. Also with Messi's injury, we hope it's going to be nothing really serious. We will see.
Hopefully.
But it's undeniable that the team went a bit down. But yeah, you said that. Ansu Fati coming in. And just it's a revolution. I mean, it's crazy to think that a 16-year-old is not shy at all and has the, you know,
he's so daring, he's so brave.
He's daring. That's the word. He just tries, and there's nothing really inside his head telling him that he can't do this or can't try this. So I think it's the best thing in him right now. This daring that he has, and he had a couple chances, a couple plays inside the box that were just amazing to watch.
And we've got a tough one next Saturday, Georgina. You're travelling to Madrid, and we're facing Getafe.
Yes, yes, it's going definitely to be tough. And we're traveling on Friday, so the team will spend the night in Madrid. And well, I think that today's win is bringing a bit of confidence back to the team, especially to some players. For example, I think he performed really, really well today, and that should bring him this extra energy. And if Jordi Alba, well, if it's not recovered in time, then we'll probably get 6 minutes, and the match for today can really set the path for him on Saturday.
Yeah, hopefully we can get our first win away from home. Finally, Georgina, the last question. Who is your man of the match?
Yeah, I'm going to go with Arthur. Have you talked a lot about him?
Okay. Yeah, no. I mean, I don't know what the rest of the guys think, but my vote is going to go to Arthur as well. So
Arthur was amazing today.
It's been great to hear from you during the game. Unfortunately, we didn't hear from you during the second half because there were no goals, but we'll see you on Saturday in Getafe.
Yes.
Thank you very much, Georgina.
We'll be there. Thank you very much, Robert. And Justin. Bye.
Bye, Georgina. Bye. Okay, guys, so Georgina's voted for Artur. I'm going to write it down, but I've already said it. My man of the match is the same as Georgina's. What a goal he scored. Your man of the match?
Mine?
You can go.
Of course, Artur. Not just because of his goal. He did a great performance in the first half, in the second half, and I would say Artur for sure. It's not...
Julia. Lovely bit of art there, man.
No, yeah.
What
What's it? I'm watching it, but I don't like it.
You don't?
No.
What?
Looks good.
I'm afraid to show mine now. I don't want to show mine after what
I feel like a little kid.
I reckon at school you must have got the top grade in art class.
Okay, so Sam, you're on screen. You can show your man of the match.
I actually went for the same, Arthur, but I went close second for Griezmann. I thought Griezmann's performance was great. However, today it goes to Arthur for 1 for his goal, 2 for his performance, and overall, I just thought he bossed the midfield.
Yeah, Julia.
I agree with Sam. I actually hesitated a little bit, but my man of the match is Arthur. You make it all original. Now mine is quite simple, but in the end, Arthur to me is the man of the match. That goal was amazing. It came out of nowhere. It was like super precise. I don't know.
Yeah, no.
It was amazing, and not only the goal. I mean, I think the whole game today went through Arthur all the plays.
And this is my man of the match vote as well. Obviously, Artur. I wanted to show the rocket. My No. It's on my board.
Oh,
It's my board
okay.
here.
Okay.
He drew it.
I've drawn it. I mean, what do you think of my little work of art there?
You did well. You did really good.
Thank you.
I would give you an excellent.
There's no question. Artur Melo, our unanimous man of the match here today on Match Centre. And right now, we can listen to the other player who scored today for Barça. It's Antoine Griezmann with Marbrau.
Al costat d'un dels protagonistes de la victòria del Barça contra el Villarreal, avui ha marcat el seu tercer gol amb el Barça, l'1-0 el cobria la llauna. Antoine Griezmann. Antoine, ¿qué tal? Buenas noches. Bueno, me imagino que después del partido de Granada, hoy lo importante era conseguir esta victoria, ¿no? Importante para la moral del equipo conseguir estos 3 puntos.
Sí, queremos ganar todos los partidos, ¿no? Sabemos que todavía no estamos en lo mejor a nivel de fútbol y hay que mejorar, sabemos, pero ese es el camino, ¿no? Ganar, seguir trabajando, trabajar en equipo y ya está.
Antoine, hoy coincidías por primera vez desde el inicio del partido con Leo y con Luis, y a la primera ya, Leo, la primera asistencia en ese saque de esquina.
Sí, es importante que estemos juntos, ¿no? Sin lesión, con Leo, Luis, Guzmán, Ansu, Carlos Pérez. Estamos estar todos disponibles para ayudar a lo mejor posible al equipo.
Y preguntándote por el gol, un gol que llevabas tiempo buscando, te veíamos también buscando ese primer palo, es una de las mejores opciones que tienes, ¿verdad? Tú vas muy bien de cabeza.
Sí, lo trabajé en mi época en la Real Sociedad con Carlos Bueno, intentaba copiarle los gestos y al final pues es uno de mis puntos fuertes, ¿no?
Antoine, gracias y enhorabuena por la victoria.
Gracias.
Antoine Griezmann, ho deia, un dels seus punts forts, el remat de cap. Segurament és un factor del joc que no gaire gent té controlada, però avui hem vist el seu tercer gol amb la samarreta del Barça, a passada de Leo Messi, com diu, important estar tots junts, però també autocrític. Antoine Griezmann diu, és veritat que no estem fent el millor futbol, però l'equip a poc està agafant els mecanismes i el més important, la victòria. El Barça torna a sumar 3 punts a la Lliga.
So those were the words of Antoine Griezmann with our colleague Marc Brau from Barça TV. He answered 3 questions. He said in the first one that the team is still not at their best. They need to improve in spite of this win, that this is obviously the way to go, better than what they've been performing away from home, and that they need to work as a team. He talked about playing with Messi, playing with Suarez. It's important that the front players, he mentioned Messi, Suarez, Dembélé, Ansu and Carlos Perez. It's important that they're all healthy, that they can all play and they can all help the team. And the last question was regarding his goal. A header at the near post from a corner kick. He said that right back when he was at Real Sociedad, he had he'd worked on that with Gerrard Moreno, his former teammate, and that fortunately today he was able to execute it that way and score his 3rd goal as a Barca player. So guys, thoughts on what Antoine Griezmann has said there to Barca TV and to us?
I mean, it's all positive, and the good thing I like about it, you know, he's not getting carried away. You know, he's saying, you know, we need to improve further on this, and you know, he basically says, you know, we've got the victory. It's time to move on, and we look to the next game. We keep improving.
We'll have to keep improving. And right now on the line, on the phone, I've got one of our regulars on the phone, Uri Rosell from the United States. How are you doing?
Hello, how are you guys?
We're fine, we're fine. We're celebrating the win today at Camp Nou, 3rd win at Camp Nou. We still haven't won away, but what did you think of Barca's performance today?
Yeah, it was a fantastic game for the fans. A lot of occasion from both ends, and thankfully we got the result. It's a funny game.
Yeah, it's been a bit of an irregular start for Barca this season. With what do you think makes it so different in how the team performs away from home and at home?
Yeah, I think at the end, when you play at home with the people, also with the big field, makes the difference. Especially when we have this style that we want to play the ball from the back. So it's always difficult when you go away. But this year, I feel like we still didn't have the rhythm yet. But today we saw that very positive things, and of course they have to improve some things too.
Yeah, I mean, there are 2 names today, the 2 scorers. Antoine Griezmann scoring again at Camp Nou, and Artur. What a game.
What a game. What a goal. The first goal was amazing, and the second one is one of the shots that you can practice all day long and sometimes doesn't work out, and seeing shoot from that distance and see it go through was a pleasure for the ones who are playing on the field, because we know how difficult it is.
Sam wanted to ask a quick question.
Yeah, Yuri, it's Sam. Just want to talk about who was your man of the match, and also what do you think of Ansu Fati?
Wow. Hello, Sam. First of all, I always like Busquets, right? He's one of the guys who does the dirty job, and a lot of people doesn't talk about it. So I always like him. But today I think Frankie de Jong did a really good job when he came in. It was a difficult situation. Sometimes when you get in that situation, it's difficult. You know, the rhythm is high, and I think he had the courage to have the ball, to ask for the ball, and put a little bit of pause on the game. So I think that helped a lot, especially in that moment of the game. And then back to your question, Ansu Fati, I think he's a brilliant guy, a very young guy, but with no fear at all. And today I saw like a few things that I really liked, that you can say that he's hungry. When he didn't have the ball, he was asking the ball all the time. He raised his hand and say, "Hey, give it to me. I'm gonna do something." And when he had the ball, he had the courage to go and make 1v1 and play good combinations. So I think if he has more time with the ball, get more minutes, he's gonna do big things.
Yeah, courage is definitely the word for Ansu Fati. Thank you very much for taking our call, Uri, once again, and hopefully we can have you on the show soon.
For sure, my pleasure.
Thank you very much, Uri.
See you guys.
Okay, so the words of a former Barca player in Uri Rosell, now playing in the United States, and for the words of Antoine Griezmann. You'd commented on them, Sam May. What Antoine Griezmann said.
Yeah, well, right now I forgot everything.
Oh, you forgot?
No.
He was
Joking.
was talking. He was being self-critical in spite of the win, saying that the team still need to improve. They need to work together. They need all their players to come back. So yes,
No. I think the same. Like actually, and it's good. Like he's thinking about the young people too. You know, like Ansu Fati, Carles Perez. Like they're counting with them. Like they want them in the team. So I think he's right about the confidence and the things we need to improve, and try to think about the attitude we have at home. We have to translate it to the away games. So that's the key for me.
It's the key, definitely, Julia.
I agree. I actually wrote down the same thing. He said, he was like, we know we have to improve, and we know we have been criticized for that, but give us time. And it's with what we have been saying from the beginning of the season, even with Ansu Fati, that every time that he comes out to the field, he does an amazing performance. But it was like, yeah, give him time also. He's just 16 years old. It's the same goes for these players. Griezmann, Suarez, Messi, they haven't played together many minutes, so they have to understand each other, and they have to start getting on better than they actually are, because they're good. I mean, let's not forget that they're good. They can be better. Yes, they can, and they're on their way. But they're very good.
No, definitely. Guys, I think we can take a look at the final stats of this game. Let's have a bit of an analysis. So, can we show the stats on the screen? Here we go. That's it. 2 goals for Barca, 1 for Villarreal. 57% possession in the end for Barca, so it did go up as the second half went along. 43% for Villarreal. Villarreal had more shots than Barca, 11, 3 on target. Barca had 6, 3 on target. So good efficiency from the Barca players today. 6 corner kicks for Barca, 5 for Villarreal, 4 offsides called against Barca, 2 against Villarreal. We completed almost 600 passes, 599. I feel like that's a bit low today.
I agree.
We're normally up in the 700s, I think.
I agree.
I'd have to check on that, but I think it is a bit low. 466 for Villarreal. Our passing efficiency was up high as usual, 88%. 83% for Villarreal, and then yellow cards, 3 for Barca, 2 for Villarreal. So what do those stats say to you, Sam?
Well, I look at them straight away, and I think, they reflect the result. We've, as you touched on, Robert, we talk about Barca and passes, and the previous matches we've watched, we've seen that they've hit past the 700 mark, and today it's 1 short of 600. I don't know how accurate that is, but 1 short of 600, and I think the result really does reflect the stats in terms of the possession, in terms of the passes, in terms of the passing accuracy. And it's interesting to also see that Villarreal have only had 5 corners, so they only got 1 corner in the second half.
Oh, yeah. And I'm still struggling to think of 11 shots they've had.
Yeah, no, it doesn't
count
like
as a shot. I mean, they did have more in the second half.
More shots than Barca? No, but more shots than Barca.
Yeah, you wouldn't say that.
No.
And it's actually like the double number of shots,
Yeah. It's 5 times more than Barca. And actually, it's really curious if you see the passes, they're not that far from Barca. Even if it's 599, we're all the time like doing 200 passes more than the other team.
Oh, no, definitely.
It shows you like actually Villarreal likes to play with the ball too and dominate possession and have this kind of game.
Yeah, I have someone on the phone. It's our final call in this post-game show. She's usually on the show, and she's away today, but she's with us via telephone. Sarah Salapore, how are you doing?
Hello, guys. How
Hi,
are you?
Sarah.
I'm sad I'm not there. Hi.
Sarah, I'm going to ask you your impressions of the game.
Okay, well, first off, I have to be honest, I was not able to watch the entire game. I was kind of running around in the office, but I did see the 2 goals, and I've got to say Artur's goal was amazing. He's just an expert at scoring from outside of the box, so incredible. And the thing that is kind of upsetting me is I think I was hearing in the office that Villarreal had more shots on target than Barcelona. So
no, 3 on target. It was 3 for Barca, 3 for Villarreal. So we were level there. But the total of shots, Barca had 6 and Villarreal had 11.
Okay, well then it was that. They had more shots. So that's something that we definitely need to improve on moving forward. But I'm glad that we were able to pick up the 3 points. We really needed it. And of course, another win at home.
And the first half, you were saying that it was what you were able to watch the most. A very similar script to the game against Valencia.
Yes, I mean, we expected Barça to come out and score goals. And we saw it against Betis, we saw it against Valencia, and everyone was expecting them to score goals at home. That's when we feel the strongest. So, I mean, they passed well, they were creating chances, and of course, Griezmann. I don't know if did he have his crazy celebration? Or was
I don't think he did.
No.
I don't think he did today, no.
He just
Well, I mean, it was special because he ran over to Messi and hugged him.
Yeah.
I saw that. The first type of connection between Griezmann and Messi. That always makes me smile.
Guys, any questions for Sarah? Maya, I know you missed her today.
No,
I mean, you had great
Sarah,
company
come
with Sarah.
on. I'm waiting for you on Saturday, please.
You guys, I will be back this Saturday. Don't worry. I hope you guys enjoyed the match, but I'll be back soon. Don't have too much fun
Thanks,
without me.
God. We should be 5 next time.
We need to make more room in this studio because we've got all of you coming back as regulars
Julia
now.
And Sam.
We need another sofa, I think.
Yeah.
It's true,
true. Or a chair for Sarah.
Or a chair, just need a plastic chair for Sarah.
Sarah, I have a question for you. Sarah, do you hear me?
Yes, I hear you.
Okay, I have a question for you. Are you worried about Messi?
Actually, yes. I didn't want to bring it up. I didn't want to be a bummer, but I'm very upset. I mean, it's good news that it's not the same injury. He's not suffering a relapse, and it's a different area. So it's not that same injury that he's been suffering. But I mean, it's the groin. I think it was, if I'm correct, it's the groin area. Correct? Can you guys make sure that is that correct? He suffered
I think
groin
so. I
injury?
think it was. I think it was.
Yeah.
Left groin.
Yeah, I mean, it's always a bummer to see Messi injured, but hopefully he'll be back, and I'm just glad it wasn't a relapse with the calf injury.
Well, Sarah, you'll be happy to know as well, now that Julia was asking you a question, it just sprung to my mind. You'll be happy to know that the guys from Nepal are watching us again. 37 of them today.
37?
Yes. We were really happy to hear that.
They've improved. We have more fans now. This
yeah,
is great.
they're always there.
We want them to send a picture in.
Yes, they should totally do that. Maybe next game we'll have 47 instead of 37.
I don't know. Send it to Sarah on Twitter. I mean, you probably follow her anyway. So I mean, just send it to Sarah and we'll show it.
Last question, Robert.
Yeah, Maya, go ahead.
Sarah.
Mai, tell me.
Please explain to people how was last night, your celebration with the best.
Well, where can I start? I was very happy. I mean, always, first of all, just seeing Messi with his wife and his 2 kids.
Mateo!
Yes, Mateo, Thiago. It really just made my heart smile. I was very, very happy. And of course, the way he went up there and his speech and everything was just altogether A+. Last night really was something magical.
You see? That's a real fan.
We thought it would have gone that way, Sarah.
No,
coming from you, we were super sure.
When I saw Messi warming up today, I started freaking out. I was like, "Where's my right now?" I'm freaking out.
Sarah, quickly before we go, who was your man of the match?
Man of the match.
It was unanimous here at the studio, Sarah. So I mean.
Okay, well, I saw. In the second half, I saw that De Jong came on, and I saw he did like one really nice turn and move, and he linked up with Ansu Fati. So from that, because I didn't really get to see the whole match, I would say De Jong, but maybe I'm wrong. And
it's interesting because we previously spoke with Yori Rozelle, and he said the same thing, De Jong. So
okay.
Yeah, it's interesting.
What did you guys do?
We all went for Arthur.
Okay,
Arthur Melo.
Arthur Melo. Yeah, exactly. No, and not just because of the goal. It's just that he makes football look so easy. So easy.
And he did a great performance in the midfield. So for sure for me, it's Arthur.
Definitely tomorrow morning, I will be watching the entire match. That'll be my thing. Once I wake up, I'll eat breakfast and watch the match.
Okay, Sarah. Well, we're going to have to end this phone call, but we'll be having you on Saturday, right? The game against Getafe. It's a tough one.
Yes, it's going to be a tough one. We need to pick up our away form. We need to pick up those 3 points, and we need to start winning away because that's crucial in order to be champions in La Liga. And we saw that last season, that winning away is so important. So hopefully this Saturday will be a win. We can get our first win at the Match Center away this season. So I'm feeling good.
Okay, Sarah, that's all we have time for with this phone call. We'll see you on Saturday. I missed you today, but I had good company.
No, I know you did. You guys are always great. But I'll see you guys soon.
See you on Saturday, Sarah.
Okay, bye guys.
Okay, and after Sarah Salaport, we can listen to your uncle, Ernesto Valverde, with Marc Brau.
Com sempre, després de cada partit, parlem amb Ernesto Valverde. Ernesto, què tal? Bona nit.
Hola, bona nit.
Quina importància li dones al fet de tornar al camí de la victòria, d'haver aconseguit aquesta tercera victòria seguida aquí al Camp Nou?
Hombre, pues le damos mucha importancia porque venimos de perder, de no tener una buena sensación, y era importante para nosotros el sumar 3 puntos hoy contra un buen rival y bueno, engancharnos a esas posiciones que nos pueden permitir ver a los de delante, que se nos han ido un poco.
Ahir deies que era important la posada en escena, que els últims partits el rival us havia marcat abans. Al minut 20 us poseu 2-0. Important també per l'equip que en aquest inici de partit avui les coses hagin sortit bé, no?
Sí, mira, los 2 partidos últimos, hoy con el Valencia nos hemos puesto por delante. Yo creo que para nosotros es importante también para meter miedo al rival, para que los contrarios acusen el golpe. Y creo que en el comienzo hemos estado muy bien. Quizá en el último tercio del primer tiempo ellos nos han dominado un poco más. A raíz de las molestias de Leo, yo creo que el partido se ha parado más de lo que nosotros queríamos. Y bueno, y luego después del segundo tiempo hemos salido más arriba y hemos dominado más, a pesar de que no hemos logrado concretar las ocasiones que hemos tenido.
T'anava a preguntar precisament per Messi, l'heu substituït al descans, no sé si ens pots dir ja alguna cosa.
Bueno, tenía una pequeña molestia y hemos decidido que no arriesgar, sin más. Ya veremos mañana si se hacen más pruebas, pero en principio era eso.
I ja et faig l'última pregunta. Amb què et quedes de la segona meitat? El més important, tot i ser un partit tal com estàvem el 2-1, amb la inquietud del resultat, et quedes amb com l'equip ha sabut mantenir els nervis en una segona part on segurament el més fàcil hagués estat potser desesperar-se a buscar un gol ràpid?
Hombre, mira, desde luego, porque después de encajar el gol, al final del primer tiempo siempre parece que el segundo se te puede generar cierta inestabilidad si no marcas. Lo hemos intentado desde el principio, pero sobre todo ellos han tenido alguna llegada peligrosa porque tienen jugadores muy rápidos, pero yo creo que lo hemos controlado bien. Para nosotros era fundamental el estar serenos y sobre todo fiables, en el sentido de que ellos no nos generarán mucho peligro y nosotros a la larga íbamos a generar.
Ernesto, moltes gràcies i enhorabona per la victòria.
Bien, gracias.
Les paraules d'Ernesto Valverde.
Okay, so that was Marc Brau with our coach, Ernesto Valverde. 4 questions. The first said that obviously this is a very important result coming off of a loss in which the team hadn't performed all that well in the last few games. It was a win against a good opponent. They had 1 more point than us in the standings. And Barça obviously want to keep climbing in those standings in the league table. Second question, saying that in the last 2 games, the team hadn't been able to dominate, so it was important to come out well early. The team did that. They scored 2 in the first 20 minutes, so that was good. Then the second half kind of came to a halt, he said, with when Leo had to be taken off, when Messi had to be taken off to receive treatment, and then Villarreal made the most of that situation. Regarding Lionel Messi, a message that makes me feel a lot better. He said that they simply didn't want to take any risks. That he noticed molestias. I can't think of the word in English now, but he just noticed something wasn't quite right, and they decided to take him off at half-time just because of that, just because of precaution, yes. And that tomorrow, anyway, there'll be more tests, so we'll know exactly what's going on. And the last question was regarding the second half. The team kept calm. He said that after conceding a goal late in the first half, sometimes you can get a bit nervous, but the team managed to keep calm, even though Villarreal did have their chances, and they kept control of the game. They knew that they'd have their chances. They did have them. They didn't score, but 3 points for Barça. So what did you think of the words of Ernesto Valverde?
I mean,
Valverde, sorry.
Yeah.
Valverde, I said. Why did I say Valverde? It was Ernesto Valverde.
Well, with Valverde, I mean, I like what he said about I think it was the third point about, you know, making sure that we got the win in the end. And as I said previously, it was about game management towards the end of the game. It was important that we got, you know, we managed the game well to ensure that we got the victory, and we did that. And overall, really impressed.
Can we show Mai, just before we go to Sergio Busquets, can we show Mai, please, laughing at my mistake, my Ernesto Valverde mistake.
I need some air.
Anyway, we can listen to Sergio Busquets and Mai can recover.
Bona nit, som aquí amb un dels capitans del Barça, Sergio, bona nit. Com d'important és per l'equip haver aconseguit aquesta victòria a casa, la tercera que sumeu en aquest inici de Lliga?
Bé, molt important perquè veníem d'una derrota a Granada en la que la imatge no va ser del tot bona i bueno, volíem guanyar, volíem millorar i crec que l'hem aconseguit. Encara podem fer més i ser millors i sobretot fora de casa. No? A casa crec que estem bé, els partits que havíem jugat jo crec que l'equip havia estat molt bé, menys encaixant gols, però bueno, esperem millorar el segon partit contra el Getafe fora i això tractarem.
Igual que en el partit contra el València, com d'important ha estat, sobretot per l'aspecte psicològic de l'equip, que el partit s'hagi posat de cara ràpid, gràcies també a l'efectivitat que heu tingut de cara a porteria?
Sí, molt important, dona més tranquil·litat, no? A fora no estem començant sempre fent gols, sinó tot el contrari. A casa el dia del Betis també va ser així, però bueno, avui ha sigut així, ens dona molta tranquil·litat, inclús a la primera part, al final, que hem patit, que ells han tingut més la pilota i ens han fet el gol, però bueno, jo crec que a la segona ens hem refet, hem jugat millor, hem pressionat millor i bueno, no hem patit gaire, no?
I ara de cara ja també al partit de Getafe, important que l'equip sigui conscient també de fer les coses com les està fent a casa, no, Sergio? El que tu deies ara, sobretot no pensar en el que ha passat fins ara.
Sí, serà molt important, sabem que és un camp molt difícil, no? El Getafe l'any passat va fer molt bona campanya i aquest any encara que no hagin començat bé és un equip molt dur, que té un sistema molt marcat i segur que serà difícil, però hem d'estar millor, hem de sumar ja de 3 en 3 fora de casa perquè si no se'n farà molt llarga la Lliga.
Sergio, moltes gràcies i enhorabona per la victòria.
Gràcies a tots.
Sergio Busquets, analitzant el Getafe, el proper rival del Barça, perquè de fet ell també ho comentava, que avui han guanyat però que és molt important millorar a fora de casa, i el testimoni de dos dels protagonistes del partit d'avui, tant l'entrenador Ernesto Valverde com d'un dels capitans, el migcampista avui titular Sergio Busquets.
So that was Sergio Busquets with our colleague Mar Brau. Last few words. Busquets said that it was very important to come out well after that defeat in Granada, but the team still want to improve. They're still not at their best. They want to improve, especially away from home. He made a lot of emphasis talking about the away from home performances. The next one is against a tough opponent, Getafe. He said that it made them feel better to score early, obviously, but then in the late minutes of the first half, Villarreal dominated. And he felt that the team could improve in that way as well. The second half was a lot better, he said. And then he said it's going to be difficult against Getafe. It's a difficult opponent, difficult field to play at. And basically, once again, saying that the team need to be better away from home. Okay, we're running out of time, guys, so I just want to quickly say thank you very much for being on the show. Mai, Sam, Julia, an important win for Barça today. 3 more points, and we go up in the standings just a little bit into European positions, and hopefully on Saturday we can add another win to our record. This is the first away from home. So thank you, Mai.
Thank you, Robert.
Thank you, Sam.
Thank you, Robert.
And thank you, Julia.
Thank you.
And we'll be back on Saturday for the Getafe-Barça game, Week 7 in La Liga. 3 important points for Barça today against Villarreal in this 2-1 win at Camp Nou. This is all we have time for. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you on Saturday.